abeboa wo eti na outline na no afi ko wakra tai bebo awura mu na amanyafo no so tena se a enkomo de ebedi awura mu ye pa ye June de akono eye in July enisi record sa na ma we enso ebiemu eti o man ebeye ya efreme ene wara o ye nyina na bebo mo man na ye alright, but my first like I said, my great production team, so I'm no more Juma Ewo Fear Ham. For Ganyo Tamakoni George Mreku El Boy, like I said, our PCR hall at the end of Aberfontaine video so trending and quam. I'm to boy Master Copa. I'm a memorable MCR and a Penyangas Mahome boss and so around. Mr. John Howard. John Howard, good morning to you, sir. After my fan channel is Emma Sports General, Urasomo, and the chairman Jake, say MCR, so mobile Juma, Ediako TV, so Edia 1990 Moama, I want more Omunin Kahaso, no, and you be a share now almost what you be at ye. And before fear, now good morning to everybody. Hey, my favorite more. More reports now here when the mother pay. Oh my God. I forgot for a motion na mutil baby biara and a payment will be action. All right, for yenting si na yenin commercial brother no so about pound sima edu enwotwe and Samenika catcho and the 30th day of June 2026. That's the last day of June. Na nyame adoma ochina 1st July. Na ochina National Prayer and Thanksgiving Day. Oh, I see. It's nyame adoma ochina holiday, but kai say no holiday be see Monday see Thursday no you pushing nyina e Friday ti nyame adoma ochina Wednesday no National Prayer and Thanksgiving Day e on my Ghana mo but nyame empanyefo e de akwa Friday ti ochina holiday no enya de beba so you pushing e de akwa Friday. So that's the update e wo ho ema obi ebiara enche ye bawremo na emiamia hodo enrada ne esi e wo ye on my Ghana mo no yetimi asase atwetwe eho enkomo na it's not a pleasant news. Wo hwe enyuma me bona na pay de ma o man be ya emi na awala na ebetima aboa amano ayeyi usually akakofi asedanya but today it's not a good day at all. The time make say enye good day bia na wonti ase na he Martin asma me na kwaba na afeye munremu and pensema ye kenkan from the Ministry of Interior no enye asebde kra abusia. It's not something pleasant that we should all be happy about as a nation. Na next year now next year party I'm wondering how we will celebrate our 70th anniversary. Well, I don't know how it will be celebrated, but abusia ne ekoi party sadia ebe ha drink ese pa na hema kwi akwade ebo asare atnas na pema na che na ntempa na yemunremu na ye ni di sankomo no ebebre ana pay bre so maybe for license e dey amount na be bia won say situation ti ana pay no what media tudwa e dey amount. But before I go to na hema no the pacho MTT the police for ana pay muntin se mountain MTT the police for muntin se mountain so ana pay na momoa ama traffic situation wo krom ne emra form and I pay asat 5:30 basic by 6:30 udu SCC ekosi weja junction. There is not a single policeman on the road. Yes Remo, we don't want to recall what we recorded yesterday again. MTT the police for especially more SCC akosi weja a police for more hokosi odoko and a pay mwadaro muntin se montin so it's part of your duty. No pay or some shana mubwa timemufo MTTD yes remo muntin se monte should not only be so on the normal day kwa na mona kwa so and pay ya muntin se monte so the traffic situation are starting bad because all started free westers bad ekwane da ho but from that junction ekwane si and there is not a single policeman on the road. MTT for Madam Esremo Monte se Monte so na momo wayen na nia eko wo krom no it should not be like that. And the purpose of joining me and join the Facebook no Mothers 1027 Accra Mothers 102.7 Accra and one Mothers 102.7 Accra. Join the Facebook no na live feed that eko so nyina no also when you eko so patch like him. Commenti na share the camera efa emame na na hema kwi ya kwade ebo asare mama anapai memo wachi yes so e ba cho bibia boko die
don't know any experience me on here.
Yeah, the Nyamiase Kessie Epa. So far, yeah, see and some moja, shall safety and run.
Yes, mammy, inquired to a dear back.
Patronity.
We didn't know bar or toss on the Alpha come.
Nanahama Equia Cordia Yeboa Asari. Okay, so the Asari didn't come. All right, smart.
Yeah, no, make.
Nah, dear him.
Or tosso.
Or tosso.
Or tosso thing.
Odikain. Okay. You okay, Matia, mammy.
There would a year free. Will you be
a few more? Matia, mammy. Yamon Remo, so far, Enra, and you my Ghana more. I don't know your update and Sakrani Yatiesimo, your overview of Enra, the issue of my emo.
Next year, yes,
70. Aye.
70 years, then so try. Not cromuni na
the whole yeah the video about to know Facebook TV
70 years and I see Benyan.
Oh yeah.
So ta na o ma muni na titru ni o man no capital baby eri 70 years. Ayo. Ovienra na yare hosem. And aside in Sunday to set na lighthouse ka ho.
Aye. You say malam ne ayacha motor substation you don't do ni na akra kwesi anajo.
This size you doing.
Okay.
Yes.
I see.
One more Kaswa, Ubom Road, side is you doing. Maybe say inti, because why a sana. So because why a sad dear, near when he says to bring beer, saying the best dear, Kofi, or my Ghana, we are not saved. Yes, 70 years na yen, Kabekra, me yanko point, Kamesa Tiso. Kametes wife, you say, who nice Akwada was yan auntie. Nike was a my Ghana, feign yes, yan auntie eba. Cause 70 years yeah, and your pension. And my pension age require 10 years na sabe ka ho. Na 10 years na 60 crown na your pension I say nke na for esua se binyansa every year ye ho. But say na say ye hu fasodie bia ne fie na ye nya no. Ye hu ye hia. Cause so there 70 fie so abrobu ho nya 70 years. Ye nko do nko jinyansa. Uko fie a nyo no tufo. One na so what yasia nya ho na akodi nyansa so ma be bro 70 ya nya ma me na for
sure
na 70 years na say I say sabi mesra kasa enkwada ne ma na ye dia no my Ghana say still like gusu area
too bad ti so
to a na timi mfo yem hwehwe ye fi say untimi mpie cause u pie ka wo kotinem ne be mem mem so a mo nipa mo mu na na mem so wo fie so yem be hwehwe if say he say nsu na toto unim kura say odan na betimi yira fa ba e monkaye inti 70 years of my Ghana next year see enya no dan ene ye ya ama ye ho as a nation me won say Kofi I won't blame ye panyimfo yet me for so ka ho dey na ma nsu yiriba dan asena me busa dey na ma nsu yiriba
okay
we will say gutters na gutters nya enema na yehweguma na ye choke ya gutters na ye choked baby any kwan say de dance nya page dance wo wo mo any kwan say de permit man crofo na de permit man crofo mo sisi dan sisi mantwe bi any kwan say de dan ni sisi ho eya na ewe fu say acha June July bi enso to afi we kra de started in term started June started May kra na enso started toto ye enti enso ni twema ya na ye refi ana
abo pete say Ghana for yesu ban no
oh and yen free aboa pete mu ni ba aboa ntatia yen free pete die ni emra tatia die mu cause I said afi bia enso to ba afi we die ne die ato yen chem ne dooso enno enso tot certain term so tot na am say urade yes rojo my gun oh eni na enu eni na ansa na te say enso eja kra sa to do
eja sa to do odo na nra eja to do na
market
yeah
amebi ewu enti saa na ebeye say ayi afi bia musa dem measures na mpanyifo de gugu akwan mu yetimfo so no se mpanyifo se mpanyifo kwa na si omonya yetimfo den ye de aboa ya nkasa ye ho Kofi se wo be kwan amenu mienu nanam su awe ho se West Hills kwan na wo mo afiri akra besia kwa kasoa no saa kwan ba ko no eno na wo mo afiri kasoa besia kwa akra ya che
na kwa da single no menim so e almost double
double me ensa na nam so
na me anapa me kan MTT for anapa mon sore I mean how
etuemu saa o Who say West Hills no? Overpass bi ho. Ehọ na wo mon na just say yen fa nkra say wo kwan ye na mu.
Yeah. Omo fi kaso eba no. Omo nam the other omo nam omo main road. Omo for the other side. I think I have a video. Ma me hwehwe. Ana ma kasa me ba.
Ya ho ma so just imagine. Na
adansi enti.
Ehọ ni na aba pe so. Aba bi because say the way na ba ye block factory. Hono se wono su ensuo no e na track asie bi so akwa ka wo na tie ni mo ho enti car no emma enti we mo nimu no mo frika so be sia akwa akra no ubedi so sa.
But George and I forgot me war video be. I took a video. It's about 5 seconds, but so that the Nana American the better traces our point. I think I did. Yes, I have it. And a premium gasami chebi. Where near me mecha on Nana Ekano. Our Africa swa airbanum. A free air botiano hono. Omo uremu.
Yes.
And now my baba fa the opposite side.
No, for more mufi akra.
Yes. I've sent it to you. Yes. Edibekusi barrier. Yes. Me try video. I think it's about 5 seconds. Because I'm tikane emu ansana. Yes, I have the video. I send you on patrol. Better so I mean, a serious issue.
Serious because sa ahumachino. I want to say na ebo SOC. Enti say driver be anya extra careful. The best be na okada for the speed na mu. Kofi me blame on because mo kwan no so block it.
I see.
Mo kwan no mo nam so na block because say baby ade bia yet na ye ka say ensuo we CC hwa akopem we block factory we. Ensuo na anwea atwe anwea ba begu e na track asie bi so akosi wo ho. Enti asi no omo free kaso abesia akọ
nti SCC ho ni an pay we the situation current situation ho any pay wo ho say na o kan no omo free we car red no omo free Malam Junction ba abesia akọ kaso a on says restaurant bi na wo junction so ho no SCC junction so ho na ha nti na we so no say na abo ape so na pay where your current situation and the pay we nyan raw but we are the pay ade ewo SCC traffic light so mo free Malam Junction eba no car red we your mom free Malam Junction eba no mom free kaswa na eba no ho na na yamanti on say sa track we ni chain cars to the ho no almost kwa akra instead of from lane na other side no and almost ba block kwan no where your situation currently ewo ho asem and the pay so asem ever got a video ba could be eka ho eno na ye ne na hema eka na omo mo free first kaswa eba na on the other lane omo so omo nam ho shim
West Hills ho de
ai omo be show na so e de aka ho e bad we ya no pay akra de ye nko ye be kon no ade so but this is just the current situation in the morning and wedding. And as at that time, there was no single MTTD policeman on that place, on that stretch. To Madaroma, Uti, and now share my young
me say police car at the found Chankoi.
Omokwahin. Main road.
Or no car any as of free Accra Bessia or free Castle Bessia Accra. And no befa that lane no more free Marlan Bessia Caswan.
Okay.
Darling to other sound of Bessie Chamcoy.
Before this video, there's another one at the top. Before the what show what down we about could be on the top kakra. Yeah, na mo de no so ato so e de amai. Etebusia where ya dia are pa. So Nana, let's come back to the substantive issue at the pay. Na ye ni ho enkomo. And the pay that sorry ya enipa mako enkron and a film. Yes, 9 people and a film and ra. Ebusia mo I think and the crown so me wo nadmo panyi bi a report and a perfect mo dey mo hwehwe page ni so ma me highlight crown fama mo ma highlight ba could be e dey amount si a mo betimi dey ato so e dey ma nadmo for panyi and all this answer about mountain Accra floods 5 of 11 people reported missing at Domi. Ga East Nadmo director Edem Agbenyefia and what they say about a mountain so it we cry like okay ye hu other ones na so no and I we cast na nam the other side no wo mo so mo free kaso eba me ka na betim na o hwe ne say nya eba kaso ha ena we na wo ka sisia no a o ma free eye o mu lane ni mu a jump eye lane na eba ka so to the other side of the road a ho no mo so bo use where evidence of the game and passive I knew na me take care when I was just taking coverage where me ankasa the try ade we nya pacho obi video bi dey ato so the amount and the pain we and also any cars no more basa na your mom free cars so about omundi omu lane mu na ma we esi wo malam enra malam station ase ho you see so for kum chacha so be si ho na o ka obeka se menka baby aso for kum chacha so be si na ma enye Essential so. It's waterway. I'm putting it on record. So come baby on my country. So the houses behind him, no, and the either for and a 19 who a video na sorry ho. There's another school be a side junction as well. And also a waterway.
You see, say a CBM dry line, a dear, your bon was so. What's a video, yeah? But
you want to the video so outside their mind.
What's a video, yeah? Maybe in so no dry line, no.
A homa, I said there also.
And then you soon a shemo, and then crop for her. I could there be cry, I rescued Nessia gong. Video
na say a Kosuka Krabia Cabo said 19 TB on the top. Aha, a 19 honest of Gumjata, sorry no. Tintin also as a straight line. Aha, a hot and not sorry no. And a die want the cheap pay. A wagata can see me who pay. That's how much got a call to Malam Junction.
Kofi me say, penny for Ghana has to who said baby I trying it in a yana. Anana kwakwe na anu die bia nadmofobeka say mudru one say kasa mubu baby na anya call from above me enu bitu na akoya na because this situation ensure so enti ama ensure ntimi nko enti how long and every year be ebe say she nipa ma wo he abi akoda yisi she ahoma no he
me sheda frɛ obi a o tie area so me malam boy tin pa cho be come malam asema menim me sheda frɛ obi nra just to say me confirmation ni part sa area why eno ni ahoma ye se ade wo so a ahoma ye nim say ye tenten na o de ade ase so the peg aboso what TV na no pa na so wa join no Facebook live na pa cho share na comment like e ma me watch wadaro man pa cho we ye ne endra da asia nipa mako enkron e na asatan no kra ye ne yate o nya ka ye nte ye emaye it's a sad situation and we need to adewe say a sutra because we run the next line of action per reporter about a mountain across so my mention report across and from my na yenko yenem Raymond has sent me a message I say good morning to you bro and Nana Hema I'm enjoying your program this morning but anyway yesterday I was with a friend at Odoko is Yira Fire Raymond Rinchi good morning. I also see me no me this year. Also can have mention Odoko. Was sending me video cry. Wow, was sending me video on WhatsApp. Nana him ahwe obi car. We casa etintim naka. We enra. Ye kwan ya so nana him. We enra. Bonigas dancing ye. Bonigas dancing in ye. We enra. Enra mini free hats. Ejuma yes ye 1990 ye koye ye eno we enra. Enra da ya sa we Bonigas junction ya kwan na so ya we ye bia eno so no ensuo no atatai ho nra na arehosem ene se cars we nya na omoba but this is come for the other lane no monim say hajo ene so obeka ho no we enra we free at production free at that's what enra da you see we ye kwan ya so eni I mean how hey wait but we highway ni so na hema ni o enye cross but of ache me anua no we nya baby o na hema enye kro bi foforo bi o we ye nkran asem ene ye kan but kwan ya ofa so nrai ofa so eno ni enra asate anopa be ye 10 11 enimu ekwan ne so ni
ya jansion afi na akoto obuti
but honi enra na bepo no de na hema mami kan ye sa bepo no Omo tesona ma omo ngina yi cause enra asat ye do ho na panyi pa ba ko bo ho a ono so no omo nim sa ense no be o se ye da sorry na bepo no ebubu ana adwiri da ko a enye no wanwa
se enso ni to bia enwi anhwan kakra ti everyday enwi adwiri ba ti adwiri ba no mo te ho no Say anua na eju nti bedu bebe dan be konkon ho. Konkon ho so de na na degree. Na dan ni na. Ne mo mutimu na but Kofi ye mo mpa sa enkodu sa pempen so no. Mekai I stand to be corrected anyway, but mekai say abanda dana pen so omra shebedwani onunya for Sylvester
tete okay
uso ka say omo ye ekwan no obetina here ne kan omo ye ekwan no tebedu mebi kra sa kwan na nsuo tonse dure bi so to a na traffic is toll booth air coin na because of enete na ejuri ebaniti o ka say omo ye ekwan no mbe twetwa gutters bi atoto bi nsuo no to a bibisa ensi the niso ade hu no na yesa aban but person busa say do em rahye badwani wo ho no munya for Felix right so e ye ono a enti wo hu video yi bidie e ya wo hu munya for Sylvester na niso ade hu kebeboa say kebeboa manka e say nka I'm not saying say you change ye na nya na say enye de e yet me fo gi na sie but say obi start project bi na wanwia eno enebe mu se wo so betena kunya so no ato aso so hu eno mo mbeboa say no ibekọ a nso otwa ne akotwa mfoni say dia ba na wo mu hu bi ano mu hu ano mayi omani anaso mu nya bi nhwe kra start me fu et one day bia na yem hyehyɛ say nso no kra no nya June July bi eba entem say ye hu say nso ne bejai July na anaso bekọ so atwa yenim edrum na bi na December kra nso oto na nsuo to nti ekopem da bai ye mpanyimfo e de ekoto seremu pa na dmofo obo homoden bia se de na ochwetwe mbetena aka se somokọ akọ ye dwuma na se be frɛ se ma ye nye wedan we de enfa ho sa nka de a bedru me wo mbeje adwuma ne ye
container pa na nsuo pagya e de kosa bacho join me Facebook na pe what e bia na ho share videos ni bia Facebook na Mothers 102.7 Accra Mothers 102.7 Accra bacho but what like comment na share na ofufro so ebi ohun nia ekoso a na container mo issue apagya e de echo YouTube no so Mothers TV Ghana ho so betimi join ye wo ho and report in the Guswa eba 3 bodies were recovered after flood waters in the community nana yema we ho ahadwen so far a woman and 2 children have been found dead in flood waters at Dome following the heavy rains. It's na obi ni ne mamie no me no ka say Dome area ho wonom nso no issue no de wonom ekwa ebusu ya ho sam kase pa na ye di ho enkoba do pay His Excellency John Dramani Mahama e de sema ba mountain enrada around enumere no omanpanyi ankasa F4 flight o de awie mu hyen enante na o hwe ne akoso ewo krom no mu nyina na wachi no o de nsem eba mountain me pa cho sa ene no so no ye sa ka bi ofia ha ye bebo atumi e de amount. But assembly aba mountain eso afoganya madaro mame highlight we so fama moy page ni so na mbotimi da atoso amamanfo atimi ehunu eno so ebi ensama aba mountain na hema ehu omo say we every Ghana Meteorological Agency almost say rains expected to ease on Tuesday and Wednesday before intensifying again from Thursday through to Sunday. Yes. Ebusia enkomo na ye di no enya dia eba from the enkomo na brofo be kan kire se omo de beto so e dia mind wa hwe Facebook no ene YouTube no obehu e wo ho e forma ma highlight e dia ma mo e wa ase ho nti mo betima pick from there na mo de ato so ama obi a o hwe no wati no wo say ye mam up to date report e won ye esi no e no na das no na hema rains expected to ease on Tuesday and Wednesday before intensifying again from Thursday through Sunday. Eti ensuna yese ene ya brada ochina wuku ebeba from nemo free ya wada ekosi kwesela na hema ebesa so apagya na mobium. Eti die ene ye because we cry only just Sunday night is it Monday dawn and Sunday night Monday dawn ebesi anapaka kremu na ejai and that's it's not even up to a day some hours. Enti say ye na hema ye ba Thursday Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days. Hey, Abusia. And you know, the Yamin and Bobo. It's the only to show my end. Wow, join the Facebook and patch of Facebook. Mothers 102.7 Accra. Mothers 102.7 Accra. And on Facebook, no, my man caught now. What would say radio? His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And rather, what the Shine Nante FR Chrome and Koma or my penny any year in my memory and amount also untibi and Samam. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Ede Aba and Montene Eso a and rather and you.
We just finished an aerial tour of Accra to inspect the flooded areas. Unfortunately, the flooding has been very extensive today for several reasons. One, the recorded rainfall today is one of the highest in several years. The Meteo are looking at approximately 140 millimeters that was dumped on Accra. Last year, the maximum rainfall was 56 on a single day. And so the volumes are much higher. And so there are many issues to the flooding in Accra. There's climate. If you look at the rainfall pattern from 2024, 2025, 2026, you see that increasingly every year we're getting more rain in Accra than we used to get. GMETs say that in 2024, for a period of 30 days in June, we had 85 millimeters of rain. And then in 2025, it increased to 172. And then in 2026, for the same 30-day period in June, it increased to 333. And so the waterways are not getting a chance to recover before more rain is dumped. And the wet days are more. Out of 30 days, 22 days, it kept raining. And so there were only 7 dry days or 8 dry days in June. And so that's the climate side. That is an act of God that we can't control. But then there's also the engineering and the man-made causes. That is, like I said before, Accra is built between 2 natural bodies, the Kofi mountain range and the Atlantic Ocean. And before Accra was built, the streams used to flow through this plain to reach the sea. Now, the British brought the capital to Accra, and in those years, it was not a problem because Accra was a very small city. But as the population continues to increase and people continue to build, it restricts the path of the streams on their way to the Atlantic. So that's an engineering problem. We need to see how to open the channel so that the water can pass. But then there's also the other aspect, which is attitudinal and human behavior. That is dumping garbage in the drains, putting all kinds of items in the drains after we finish creating waste instead of sending it to the appropriate place. Even in the air, we discovered many illicit dumping sites where the wetlands are. People have gone to create a waste dumping ground, and they charge 20 cedis for the aboboya to come and fill the waste into the wetlands. And when it has filled sufficiently, they sell the land to people to come and build on it. And so we need to, one, look at it from an engineering perspective in terms of how we can open up the channels, but at the same time, look at how we can identify all the buildings that are obstructing the waterways. We've said this many times. I'm tired of hearing it. But anytime you begin to take action and you start breaking houses, people think that government is inhumane. But when the problem arises like this flood, it affects everybody. And so all of us have been affected because of the conduct of a few people blocking the channels and preventing the water from passing. And so we'll call a National Security Council meeting. We're asking every district to identify, together with the Works and Housing Ministry, where the blockages in the channels are as they pass through the district assemblies, so that we can earmark those places for removal. We'll not only break the houses, we have to move the rubble out of the way, because there's no use breaking a house and leaving the rubble in the waterway. It's just the same as leaving the house. And so it's going to be quite a major issue in order to resolve the problem of Accra. But ultimately, the other solution will be to decongest Accra. And that's why we're planning that we move some of the city out, that is the major government departments, and then also create a new center of growth so that our people will start building outside Accra in a new city instead of everybody looking for some space in Accra to build. So, but that's a long-term solution. Like I said, it's a 20-year project. They are still working on the designs. Once they do that, we'll demarcate. People can start buying plots. If they like, they can start building houses. We'll do the roads, bring the water and electricity so that it eases the pressure on Accra as a city. But I just want to express my sympathy with people who have lost property. Loss of property has been very extensive, and I want to thank the military, NADMO, the police, and the Hydro Works and Housing Ministry, and all the emergency response team, 48th Engineers Regiment, for the rescue that they did. I've seen many of the videos where people had to be carried out of their houses. They deployed their boats, and they helped to save quite a lot of lives. NADMO will do what it can to try and identify the victims and see how we can just support them in a way in the next few days. I've asked the Minister of Finance to release some money from the contingency fund so that we can do some post-flood relief for persons who have been affected. And so let me again express my sympathy, but let us change our attitude and let us find a permanent solution to this Accra flooding problem. We shouldn't become like the vulture who, anytime it is raining, he says as soon as it stops raining, he will repair his roof. And then as soon as it stops raining, he says, oh, it has stopped raining, so there's no need to repair the roof. This time should be different.
All right, Michelle, I'm to me boss born in the mouse na be almost about 4 minutes here, but I intentionally played the full video. So maybe in and Sema His Excellency John Dramani Mahama at the Aba Montes. So join Facebook. Oh, join the Facebook and mothers 102.7 Accra. Video no so at that so there's a Osha Alrewapan. Yeah, the toast of Friday night Marshall was Ushnam no and the so Accra the whole city is flooded. It's good as at least on one area view of a near because I told you one from my own home. But more drone shots of the entire capital city of Accra. Na say na esia arahosem ekesia pa me ba YouTube no so no Mothers TV Ghana betima join e wo ho na e koso nyina no wo so wo no bi e wo ho anapay enti we ene ne abusua e koso e wo oman e Ghana mo arahosem enipa enkron e na so far yenya report e kire se wonomono etimi every mo eye arahosem ekesi a ye hwe kwan se wonomo nso a wonomo akampo a wonom ayira na ye betimi ehunu wonomo na womo so ne abeye eboa ede ama won na ma so far man panyin sema wode aba emonteno eso eno no
ne se no kan na Kofi so okan wi anu aka se yen se san yusuban. Wow.
Hey, I'm still watching some of the videos.
Menene ya adwen says san yusuban.
Where circle? Okay. Yeah, circle because Ghana Commercial Bank dan isi ho no I see. Okay. Where circle? Nti wa wo hwe sisi ano. We na ye Accra edi ani. Na ma yenko ani mo a.
Yen san yusuban no Kofi menene ya adwen. Cause yan san yusuban a. Afi biase ya na beye. Na wo twetwe mbesna aka say ye blame me aban no ba yet me phone so ye kan ho Kofi se me ye ayura o me fie na tem be hwegu ye Boachie kam esi me fie no ase gata o me fie ni mu dia ye nkan ho se ensuo beto ensuo to na ekwan se ensuo ni fa so no entimi ye mfa so enti ensuo yiri ya na beba cause enwura na be ye choked e wo gatas nim entimi enko disane de ensa betenet na ban so ana kan hu se nadbofo obom homodin ba ye so den ye aboa ye so hu wo hwe video si aye ye nye nyina akra na ye bi o ha enwura pa enwura ana nso na tria ene nso so ahwodin na deba
yeah
ahode na dey ba nyesa anka ntwi fa bebre so for mo nko then ye ya aboa aban ba na afi mu de ba ye ankran as individuals so then ye
okay enti enu ni
hwe aden
aba plastic bottles
enti we ni enka say aban oh dabi yes say you suban mesre mo na aban so nya na afi mu de hwewura hwewe Omo motimantem ho.
I see.
To we fa yen santini aban so sa aban na ma nso yiri ba.
Yiri ba na.
Dabi. Yeah, Ghana man pani akasa. See osre yes say you should buy. Me na ya adwin.
I see. Any other man for started so mo post enkrata eba emontene eso. Ana na ma wo hwa daily graphic eba I think say Monday, April 18th, 1960. What's your flood now? The first day I recorded, Monday, April 18th, 1960. Abba, into 1960, at the basic 26. Calculation cry. How many years down the line? We you know a flat enra near
so
sorry them it was a catch was 19 teenage see hono I catch me area the speakers you know I mean
senken so na anko hanke be ha me
because omo die when chikra no
etine yira for no ni dan says waterway
so on cross so wani mu ansa na dan no wo da chi
net hon wote
enye hono te hono asori no
nti asori ni o
eni
na make say baby asori dan ni sine waterway and na won mu na omo swim wo nsuo yi ma kwada esi agongon ya asori dan na chipe nti asori dan nti ken so na nkomu dia ka be yen sem bebre because asori dan ni meaning that be asori dan sine
I mean to be ayen kan krenche ho enye I mean so for we the down ma
dey so for ekotosere
because ehoni
and the kwan we do adam wonju nguma ye na yesrew
ehoni
because we akwa e ka na aba o e ka aba so
aba speaker senior amplifier senior and chese e ade are ho pa
we probably no atwe nzu no
enyo no nko I think say somebody sent me a video Apostle Hackman ono so achimota
so maybe I saw it on the scene.
Also Andrew
new station.
Ensu yira fa dan mo nyina mpacho. Na na ma yen hwe na yen timi mo because so we see some of these things all kana we are being to us. It is for instance na kan ya sorry dan mo sorry dem mo. You see sometimes so let's rally all those things. And kan say e bia o ma was Sunday school. Nkwala was Sunday school na we yesia. Ye be dey.
And I mean no be kasa insure the toy no. Insure the banner dem. Na me ka say ken so toy na wo adwuma mu dia.
Anka de na be.
Den na be.
Video sin da ya ka see show a ebesua ye be show bebre e de ama wo.
We dey no put omo page. Aponche. There be nantwie. Wawu.
Say bia amanfo so be bon kwan na hima say.
No yes. Na say. Oh.
Abusia Ghana so dwuma no asogo so awotia na pay ne ye nyina ne ye boa se ne be ya entempa na no ye betima ayede aso ano ye hwe na entimi emfa so ano because ade a ha adwen pa this should not be here omampani ade na ye show na who said the whole greater Accra is just flooded na anointing entry on to mo twa wa jane Facebook no tie radio ne dia me boss dia ma na entry no mo twa mo de kwen ana amanfo nkwan mo so ayede
minim se bi omo ton na entry dia because so kan ma ebi wom dada no muchi tem se we minim dia ye ne dia ba
just car na nhwem na bia ensu na yira fa wono munti
ai na na nhwem onwuye e life still go so twe no betimi e dia boa yes so e ka na aba o
e ka ba because say nhwem 150 million on e ka na aba today's flood was taking two children lives away. This video the Foganyo, I'm not sure somebody must show. I'm going to go to Facebook. I'm not too sure. Today, terrible has taken two innocent children's lives away. My man, I forgot what I'm doing. My one, I'm going to share. Yeah, but say, Higher Kaneshi. and higher circle Neoplan station holding higher circle Odona yes higher circle Odona Neoplan station ho eso ni VIP buses and also ACC ho no just ebusua areho
enti we no nso Odona na enwe yiri dada na nso asa to Odona na yiri na afa nkrofo ne market na jato mu no I am amazing out no copy mo ha or they and some about a mountain eso no me the video bi atum but Africa mon study answer so minimum how you do it if it's possible fine if not so they na mo dey yenkoye name because you know they are who too much enkwada bi no wono mo afiri mu ya pa baba for the video see the egusua e wo ho bebre I don't know Africa you mo check answer why Madarama answer mo hwe if you betima show na show but ebusua video a enkwada bi no afiri mu ya and the kowakra ta no kra no me ensa pe na aba be chinchini sa na ma Reggie Stone ho ne Reggie Rockstone. So if you see the cars now. Oh God. Na nchwe se hwan wo ko he.
Say ni ono so be open ho asema container kra na ensu apeja ekoye ni ono anso de ne be kobi. Upon and I cited a picture or a video a driver from what circle na hema afi ensuo no eguso esa na kom de wo mom eti ba ko no si no me na koto aduane o no de aduane bro no kotena car pampem and no mo di aduane na areho I cited a video somewhere wow Reggie Stone e ho na eni ni fie ni studio nyina gone just in a day a car wa bo nyina wow abusia we ya around some kese pa enra de course e wo o man Ghana snake she owo
oso na nsuo ni mu
what join Facebook and I say mothers YouTube link there wadarama obehu ne ekoso enyina uche radio so ebo so de ama owo and na me that we say obi e wo fia na say wani ama ho so a na so asabe kawaka ho
sana na makoko hyehyɛ fie ho nsuo ne ntwe no na mo abebre so na abebre fie ba bedi ai yen bebre Kofi cause so share Reggie Rockstone fie yi say ya
now I hope some say yeah ministry of health den krata aba mountain so almost say cholera so dey na hema aba pa
ebeba na wura ya twi dey
eba be 20 so pa
na me si wura ya twi yema na say fi won kran ha pa cause so share nsuo yi wura ya wa twi dey a efi wa ebeba Kofi say ade ne so dey wo fe na wo yo Madam Fias send a message or say Kofi if you come to Malam Kokroko the signboards all they have been removed and it's floating signboard to floating there some put the offer ho dwane amam for kwa free mo bra ayo mate madam me na for ba ko be mo so mo tie e mo nam eye Malam Kokroko area ho and pa mo guso eboa etimi amam for etimi ahenhan wo mo me no ka say ene ko wa krata ho do wo my God am no kwala na hema bebre ama na sanda no bebre anko adwuma enti ko wa obetro de enti babisua ko wa krata do na omantima anya adwuma satellite pe na so far portals ahodo nyina mi hu ho a eno nso kra nsuo no ho nsem na omde aba emontene eso enti we eyare ho sem kese pa me the video bi atum but I'm wondering say for ganyan betimi de atoso de I don't know nkwala mi no mafiri mu ya are ho sem abusia we eyanya ekoso e wo man Ghana and then person be discuss issue bi because this should not be as a nation and my fear and it's GMT for the Sabasaba Monte or party from Thursday to Sunday is the situation will be worse and the cry and then idea major no one a hamepa nanahema into your
and we behind the scene and come on. I was to the be the cameras will bonk for behind and I am the cameras will boy on
I said I'm is it so you talk to yeah Omode ntima bay. Say no nsuo beto kura no nya den saa o. Ene chine nyina. But free Thursday. Ghana for match near Wednesday o.
Ghana for match near Wednesday. Man kwa say anajo. And to be an show fee. Yeah, quite yes, obi ahwe ofi. Minimal the sports team I don't know what they will come up with but
no class say Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So ni sheda. So better Thursday ahomachi o. Say the enra the toy. Sa to Sunday. And so nuane wo ye fie o.
Hey, what's the football about?
Yes.
Mo amoni gari ni esichire ni.
I know ko juma dujagu cause the Ampo yen to nuane wo ye fie. Cause I say me sure pass say combating crofo.
And I say George, I say we na say combat na fie, but o hwe ni dem ho a esichire kura ni ho. No, break me chia esichire ho ti. And ye bad ya won so mra bi. Anya opie ba bonten ha dia say na eja ha dia anya ofa ha obenya.
But Kofi, just imagine say waba adwuma na nsu ya to for that 3 days no. Empty. For that 3 days. Untimi kwa mpin koto edua.
Okay.
Right. But for 270 they might twin phone na say senti ya ba na.
I like that. Nyame sha production ye mu okrom. I like that because so muntimi show live no. But you wa join your Facebook we ye nkwadaa me no ana na hema hwe. Oma free mu ya. I knew say they can't choma blend my ade na me sha mo pa na hema. Ko for my enra. Tibia near ye can feel pain na abusia feel pain na we di at least ko forma enra issue yira fa yen na ama wo no mo age o mo kwa from nsam ye twetwe o mo on kana ho nti we
yes one kana ho san no try say Bay Street cause unse ne na you say ai to yes adaka no untimi this mo boom to try. What was joining Facebook no? Yeah, now we pa na me ra ho.
Ai, we say me say that e
no more ko hen fa. No more ko hen. Like
wa we tie ready no ho arre ho. Ko la mi nu ya ebusia ni esi nra na ye ka ho asem no I mean ye we be end there ne saba ko no say okay what was joining Facebook YouTube obe ho we tie ready na saba ko no ase ejina ho okay
oya na sa picture
wow almost o me asa na mo me adio na sa picture ebusia etwe any ho samandro my Ghana esi ye ewo ma na pay ye pese ye bobo so na ho ne esi no se na be ya mpanyefo be sore waka like Nana Hema said Ghana at 70 wow dabi we dey Nana Hema na pay yam say we be last video na ne kika kwe dey ya fancy e be hardwin amafo go so send me videos bright boama no bright kaswa okay bright kaswa madam for back so send me another video ewo one more hon and pay if na ugina edie na ekoso ma me phone lines na emfa ma na pay pa cho yankwa homa ne so 0531930983 ma me kwa homa ne so na pay fa na wo send ye enre wi ye ne kakra na pay so ma me ne kakra emfa ema what is the situation there efo ganyo ama for ara ho and pay kese pa and pay amount for era ho kese pa cho from me 0531 930-983 0531-930-983 and pay efa na owo phone line see that be just say Joy just say Hansen beboy Hansen ebeboy anya sadia ahoma no etimi entotom ewa ha eti abusua ma yen twa ho nton ade emfa emra wahu anana na matwen ansa na menhwa ade ase ya tomu all right and I am atom yede nyame ase atom atom na according here for side na yetimi ehwe na yene ahwefo na etiefo okay okay abawa ha hello good morning okay I think say Safra 0531-930-983 0531-930-983 0531-930-983 hello good morning. Morning.
Hello, good morning.
All right, me that's kase pa ba chodin ba dia kase free.
Me kase free kaswa.
All right, kaswa here for side na ujina wadanwa.
Se me na kase mo kakraba down.
All right, bacho mate. Me bacho e dia situation it say e na no pay.
And the idea say that national track about nyama say.
So mate not before penny 40 and a penty patch or baba yeah more than mama on a pay.
Masa patch of besan come we can consent the kakra.
So me too.
I'm sure them a man and a woman and kasano. Both are buying anything if you know a big problem. Now, say plastic waste in this annual man. And also kind of flood in a ding in a airway. Because you know, some bottle water net drinks in the it just to baby basta and so to now questioning enough forgot them, now be true, couldn't you count a master situation at the airway. And then to the master said, penny financial. Now you're swinging yes to buy you. Now more minor and which nine in other, but that's it.
Yes, yeah, pa. No, I didn't try that. But pay 0531930983 0531930983. Impose only a cry. Baby, I will be and let us know the situation and I pay our 0531930983. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
But you didn't know that free.
Yo, my first man for this afternoon.
But you're about to meet you on the pay. It's only toy and I send a host on the pay.
Or what the when you be you me a trying can I'm good in the one wall.
Okay. Yeah, Martin, but ask us pa wa join Facebook no kwaso a share e wo ho bo say yeah the video na to so a the overview of near course and rather. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
But you didn't know that say friend pay.
Yeah, make us free equipment. Your friend na di grow time.
Na wada man pacho pia o yen kwede mwen.
Pacho media na de nya akra na mo nya ntobo ase mame. Asema minu ekuma ne beka ye no. Enka na ye use paper bag. Editor ade no na rubber ma e na sa ha wo nyina eni wiase. Enti no mo ma yen mo yen tin enkwa ya chi. Ne enka ye tete. Se paper bag mre so no na asumdwe wo ho. Na sa rubber ya abai no. Ni aminu ane beka na nti na me frɛ no. Uko Gabon a Libreville, Pogenti, c'est fini. On m'a parlé ça à Robano. Et tu vas m'avoir soulevé.
My yes, but ask Cassia pass on the pay, Waji Brennan, and now also for home at their friend. Yedi so Cassia pa. Mamma managed to be me. Hello, good morning. What I want about your woman, hello, good morning. All right, wait to me. So I'm for friend. Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning.
But you didn't have a friend to pay.
Hello.
But Yanka saw a telephone, so I meant you who TV so. Okay, so free fan.
Okay. Miss Kadafri Tamale.
Okay, but what did he say?
Me did Aje. But the econim. Besanya more disaster CC. What say you a motor kid, the Mufa is a Omundidam Fia Mufa Sadiano. I almost from Kofi Lafido. Omudi Sio and I do no more of you go tamu. And say, yeah, motor case, they almost just a deal of you more chomo. But disaster with Braba. Almost for I didn't call Lafield. Omudi you go tamu.
But that's case here, pa. Hey, honestly, in this situation, this is not some a serious issue. You have to really look at. A bit me aboya pa. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Oba papa, should you be able to say free?
Me pacho me kasa ti bento. We're from Rosemary.
Okay, say free if I say.
Bento around Takwa.
Takwa, great. Okay, but you meet you, Oba pa.
Next man, tomorrow Tanese, sister, say Tana ya ntutu ya nyome ye idea. Ona ya kasa ne bakwa for problems ye de aba. Ya no kwa ne fitakwa de kwa bensu tutakwa. Kwamba ofo bonsa. Nshine drama chede wontu kan tumi nkwamba no so on fitakwamba on bensu nko. Nti obandam nto o ya tete. Na bi won to anya kasa ya ne nzi ye na ye no. Ti ma munua banyini di kanka no. Ye no nsa ne de atwe ha. Water bottled water ne de atwe ha. E kaka nipa mbedi du atem. Nti oya yankata nsi nsuba na madam yamani na kwanto so da yankasa ya reset ye ne mind no ya na adina wo ye ntim towards ye ne man country no that's it.
Ask us here pa na pesa wajibe na so ni edin komo 0531930983. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Bako na so e.
Nyame adom ni ase ni experience.
Awa you say yen kwe ni mo meet you.
That be insurance dear. Listen, no, be a team on top. I talk. Obia so on money, young bunny fence one, insurance in Yafa on at you. Insurance dear, Bellovi. A Juma Cassia, when I'm a Ghana, you would say a problem. That mine after now, Casta, Bola for.
About Sella Nakati. All right, I just say, young Queen will be from South Remo. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
But I told you about Casa Free.
A Casa Free Kumasi.
As I told insurance, a hamona.
As antimantum a higher, but antisse Accra.
Me too. But me too, what are you?
I friend Pukwajima, a Casa Free Kumasi. And I may want send you to be a pesamica.
Brapa, you back me too.
Media Sabi, Yamia Maconia Matuquanca. Ghana, a Nema, a Hayeno, a Nema Mino. I was said, yes, Shekwan, the first one, the drainage system, a mining big Jaisik, the contract move so new drainage. Yakobon Botia. You find your drainage in Accra is surrounded with sea. Ya a bit drainage, Jaco took a Punumua, Sanyama way in a young Hunubi. Uba to Maniama way ni ho. Baby walk on Mutin so soon who side we all. I don't nanche, Macagana Washia, Mabai. Me who be dear. Ye did dustbin necessary ubikwan musia or phantom. It is sanitation system na Ghana and very poor. Abama and Nico Honon ye. Men never Magana. I cabashe. Ye near quaint any name of the Benina Kahubina. Gata crane ye gata. Yet mean you soup pipe, plastic pipe, Elvania gata. This air concrete. Neta Hona Ubianum Bibiano Togum, Ubianum Biano Togum. You need dustbin will be beer. Tauroma, Mama no do Muno Munkafa. Let's hand him on a woman call. No, my agent some more.
Sema waka a very very serious panka plastic you can see nanka ensuring memo. Now pinga ata idiot memo for yeah, hello, good morning. Hello, good morning, Bacho. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. It's here, Pa.
Bacho, we didn't know about for Wadarma.
We didn't Joshua make us free to go coffee for region.
Joshua, so go coffee, Wadarma, Bacho, meet you.
Insurance toyen. You don't have me association na enyadia eko easy my so ga kope kra.
Amoso insona aha mo ho.
Enya gro kra. Ema obinum kra o ma kan so mi nyame na obo ama o ma tumi ayi o ma frem. Enye sankwa dia ene na che so o mu de o ma nya o mu kwan no. Ye gates no mu no. Enu bi na obi aka sese motoki afo na omutumi fa ballers no adesa sana na o ma behwe baller na dia go gatam sa dia no afise omu hwe mu no omu investigation sa na ma no pa enye sa problem o de be ba e plan no e be so si ni dia ye ka sese
ask us pa no na bi chana ne pay o dia ba 0531930983. Hello, good morning.
Yes, Chief Napom design.
Papa ni na ba ko na nso e.
Boko.
Ni odi me ba ka se free pacho.
Me ba jo. Si amekasa ku kumase.
Okay.
Amekasa ku fili kumase afrancho.
Hey, I see. Bacho bati yen kwa ni miti obra.
Me ba jo ni akwa ni se aban ni akwa nyina anya nfom so na nso no. Asese mantem bi omode dustbin sisi ho afresh na time for yes ade no sisi a obi krompo nya sika odi betu abalaka asese aban jiji odi dustbin sisi ho ma omode sani nyina free enti abasa obi mpo chiche bolo mpo nkoto nkuri nsuo bi ma na abonchen obi ba bi dustbin si a odi begum na keme mpo nso atwen ablo mo nyi sika na jese enso ehun se aban no so bo aye Sanso betimi ama ni etwoku ni adna de nso ni yire ese ne ma no betimi aboa yen.
Me da ask say pa ma me fa ba ko me ni bi enka ho an pay amen so fa ya kwata mali akoso ga pay akokuma se yen hwe we so. Hello, good morning. Oh, Bachawa. Yes, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
So didn't know ka say for bra panyin.
Acho me ka say feed weja. Say we always our na what tell me pa na Ghana yen fa no kwen oduma.
I see.
Because Porsche wager dami reba body a wo hwe de we a ahemfura fail baller na aye na wo hwe ndo ni coach stars anim ho nso ne de nipa ayi nkotubie then time na ke nso ne ba ko ase ho ba ho nya na wo ma fail ni nya na na nsuo no ntumi nkobio afra de nipa dan ne ade a wo ho nya mpenifo na ahemfo no ka ho bi mpenifo ye boni bia mpenifo government obi no wa yehwe ya atmamifo na ye ho tell us was so hwe ahemfo no one wo kasa yi wo hwe careers the gatters butchers na boni be the butchers yi butchers toko ne na wa ebeko nke betuma akwa kugu nsuo no mu simple na akọ pure water rubber betuma echoki edan na o ma ezi ukuweja melanlo ni fie baby I say gatters obi esidan na across wo endo ko nsuo akọ ni nia ade boni be
That's
wo ma to asas na ma obi
But ask us a para penny and a pen so I drink shout their brain or Casafidi so Oberborem na mention hello, good morning.
Hello.
So anybody else can free Brian?
I
love that. Touch him about what did he say?
But I'm from somewhere
touch him about is you most touch him on a uniform one.
But you're soon there. I have the hard I said or more can be or mutimi kaland in the mouth. What is so quiet the wa? Or more kaland in the mouth, no my or mapoto, no more close so quiet. Wow. I say do what? I say do say soon so quiet soon for what? It means buffer than ama. Aha.
Atimedas kese epa mefa me rubin ka na afie fensi na pe. Hello, good morning. When timen nyina so 0531930983 at least yetima ko miamia hodo bebre ayehwe na ekoso wo ye omaye Ghana but on the Facebook no mothers 102.7 Accra mothers 102.7 Accra na also like and comment na share mame. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
But you didn't maybe free.
I'm a patcho, you're from Daniel, the Casafri Kumasi.
Daniel, Kumasa Santa Mountain Patcho, young credit meet you.
Where dear Medas, you need to media more than I'm pay. Now, my dear Bapan person, make can say. You will be big crack. And yars or Danny are so bina when young coupon or they show America. Because in Sugira, I can't want him. It do baby about the nature. Before you find the bu mama because sexual is so that the bit is a circle. No, Brandy bit me at come baller, and near found you may be and send Patata to go to no assem. O took aqua bruce so dear. What me caught talk or if a certain beneath when so be a dead bridge, yes, and I did in the eye and come. To me, the moon says, I follow the moon, so yet to me, yet I did 3 hours or say, Yamia feared the others and Yamia book is an airball mine also. Tidru brebia yenka ye chika krani yenhu se de ye ya abode eno na na be mo yakopon bufushi abaye fo enti me so me adentere kakala no
me da se kese pa so adwencha na pe dia abrayin mama na hema enko ni nkomo na enche ye be so ebrebe me be sa be phone lines no e dia ma ahefo ne atiefo ho madara manti yemfa first section no ensi ha answer na yempem so enko ye nemo na ma yenko ye nemo atiefo ne ahwefo nsam am de aba emontene so eno no
obikum chacha be kasa
Sofukum chacha kasa. Hey, afoka no momo yes sofukum chacha be kasa. Mame so hwe na ni chese o se dey me emu dan na o ka de kra.
O de mu koti.
Yenkoti nkrato emra.
Yenkoti we first queue yenkoti.
Yenkoti nkrato emra na ye hwe esema sofupanyi de aba emontene eso mame ko hwe. Aha, I think say menya wa ha. Okay, menya wa ha. Menya wa ha na ahwefo na atiefo so entie bi na ensema wa sofupanyi de aba montene so no yenkoti bi efoganyo said na hema pia tomo ho. Enti ye hwe na yentie ensema sofupanyi de aba mountain so na area yento aso yi okay
eye wa unua osofukum chacha enye mame ena manti asempa adope manti asempa o manti asempa ena nye mame kura adope adofo me ya won so mpa ebo enye ize mame ensu ato na no pai no abebo awura ma solid dem ho ewo malam abu me dan ne fagu ama ujire nsuo ni mu a ebetumi aba bedu sisi ewo maso dem wo ewo malam enye izo enti ya mate kura ne say it is alleged nipa mienu ena ewuo ewo area ho baabi a migina sesi ye kura ye islegon hwe islegon kura ni o hwe islegon hwe bridge kase no ensuo na kataso kan koma aye islegon pa na migina midi twa chele we yo kaswa kwan so enkrofo dit Africa mo 6 hours 7 hours koma kan koma
utie Ghana sorry
102.7 awati wodoko awosi malam kaswa side dansuman enye ize anopedie osofukum chacha enye ize mame enye ize baso dani nyina yili eho nyina yili aisepo enye ize o anopedie makwa hie hiem nadmofo momomoden na munu o mame na momra malam station wa du obo mi din akwala be chiro maso
I was about to see so baby I was sorry that you see no credit to the American country who na o de ye betuka na me se me am someone san yakwa so baby I was sorry that you see the esro nadmo for panifo na mo kwa akwaje no mudu ho a ba cho omo ear mark ho na nadbo for so far reports mra ne nhwa de na hema we simple what dey mento aso no bi ankase bia so for me is my body pa I'm a good friend but
we say o tie so for nsem na o so okoto say nadmo for so meji no na me especially obeka say o meji wo mo a e wo malam
yes because all the actually show the first and a dry line
yeah meji o de na say wo yi omo so yira form wo yi omo afrim that's obi ankonje ne ho but yes nadmo for nye nadmofo kra yesra abama emra anya ejuma say yes no asan cause nadmofo magini neso muduru ne se na aso da bi esi no esi edurigu a ye njurigu ni kwan se call bia free above ba bia ni akase we dey da mamu njurigu esa na azi yeyi mu obi di etimi di ensa kan obi entimi fa yensa nka no
okay
eno mo man Ghana enkoso cause Kofi enre nso ya eto yeyi eno kura ye nra na the Thursday the to Sunday
enka ho asem
and na make say ba choko kuruma beto ne megu fie e combat yes cause wutimi pie koto aduane wo pia kwakoto aduane ahwa na nso no so de se yo ne bebre na aba eti esrew sa na eye mpanyifo de aba se nso ne beto from Thursday to Sunday dia enne ebia na nso ne to the side eno eto ye no unya akonya ne kokrom ma dujabegu fie e betimi sustain you for that 3 to 4 days na e betino yes adia e kom so na e bedie de esre wo mo omo enso na yira fa wo mo no omo niema sese nyame nche omo den
okay
eno ani betimi aka nyame ni tire omo hwe eno ani beti yentimi ayi we de esre wo mo ana ya sra ban so mo bia obetimi di aboa wo mo ne so onfa nkoboa wo mo ma me sane Ghana man pani ya adwene prenu so se yesre yanka saso ye mwa ye ho ne yenja rubbers ni ade na ye video bi se obi ne fie wura pa na nsu oto no na mu wadwin so na ye bo no di wura na begu gatem wie no Kofi
ne sa tricycle for ne some no mo can we look into it pa
yes
Ejabusia when in your sofa akoso ewoye oman Ghana mu a anapai ye abobo ho dero ma ye ne ahwefa people are still calling the line but ebusia my enko enem ebre eso e besa so be for lines at the latter part no na so wa wadwenche bia na wo de be aba emontene eso edamam efo ga nyanya ti redo ho ye commercial no na ansa na aye amayefo atenase
call be fair and work say omo bola fu yo mo family na ko hwe gu baabi limpre no so ye ewura edigu udidi ase wo se car mo num so na de to car ni
ya to car ni okay
ya busa so mpra mu de gu hin
okay
trot phone omo pra mu de gu hin
omo de gu hin okay
some be pra but omo pra mu de gu hin
omo de gu hin
yes uko stations ahudo bo se nwura ni gu ho na nso to anye twene be twa gu gatem yes rempenyifo so make provision for baby e be hwe nwura gu ni ade wo okra wo na ma yesho ndo to ebo nse ka ya di nwura akwa bo ya afo yi se ho han tricycle fu na adane a menwura na hwe gu kwan ni mpe ya ye be sa no tuka ne ko na nwura na ka ho
I see.
Oh my God, and ye penny ye na say so to ya ye yirin kofo ye complaining about it. Abana ye bonus so born ye nkan say Ghana man pay do buy na afemudie, right?
Yeah.
But they say no, who's the first na nkran ha say so to him say oh, ha say je be for. But say airport kura yi fa cantonment ye fa wo East Legon.
So East Legon.
E ya fa wo. They say so na eto no. Eni le mesa ha say de men ko ha e ko ba bia. Enti ayi wa adwen se bebi a wote de nso ne yirin fa wo de a ahwe ana 4 days here beto yen ka se ensi e bia na ho na eba wo
Ebisha wala skase pa enche yebetwa ho aba na afi amanyafo nso atena ase na ede ne eto aso no etimi ato aso ede ama obi ebiara afoga yenye commercial na radio ho hanti we pe na yabo eno na afi amanyafo na atena ase daka ato aso ede ama otima me na yema nsori efa ede kan eso eja menje na adwen kire na futu e wo fa we so na bibi o kan sana yabo the next session na yema wadarama bi ede besi
na Ghana man pani etuyen
to bi ahwe ye baby a owo bia na yentimi
emwa Thursday na Kofi mesu yento nuane ngufu yento nuane enokunya akunya no kokruma didwa was a swap as beto sa 4 days in dia come ne beba be come be sa ties o man gan ties so Kofi didwa be gufi
okay se bala skase pa yentwa ye ho na ye mra ye ba pa manyafo na tena se ene de enkomo ni nyina no is about what has happened yesterday in the country ya dia ha adwen pa me medi kan show video so that afi manyafo so nkire wono ma adwen specific steps ya da o se ye na yetimi eboma bebia ekọ enkan ye twa ho ne enton ade ye nchekra si baba akomienu ye ba ya na afi mpanyafo na tena sada na the next session so no so ede amamo yeba se ya
odofo nyame nshirawo Midiane Bishop Prophet Yeshua Marek Onyankopon difo Onyankopon ede me yadwuma ewo awiebrem edipa bebre na edi adanse odofo ha na senhwe anu nti na awiebre Onyankopon ayime se memra mebuo nipa ebi ya tu din se sika na san sika e program na ebe nye se bia mbeche sika o eye sunsuma kwanchire bia ye ba beye odofo ye yama prosifo sojaфо migrationfo ene abadwumayefo ene omo ye business omo eton ade adwadifo ye san program amom se ne be ye Nyankopon be biebie kwan ade amom ma ukodwuma sika be den ebetumi aba wonsem afensu ye san program yi ama obi a yari bi dane so ana obi osunda ye basabasa ye san fo nyina ne ye de ye nyina ehia ni ayem paibo kase eye on the 5th July next month here on the 5th July and me tun safra obianze next month on the 5th July ye san program no na kaese oba ufie ni manua na sa nefa gu handkerchief white nefa bra da oba me de wayiri be kan na o de akọ ufie aboye sunsuma kwankyere na me se ufie abon samfo no omo so se de Nyankopon be de be bro ma se ne Nyankopon ma David tumi ma wo de ma Goliath hwiase no ufie abon samfo so be hwiase nyame nhira wo hwe me a obehu me wo akoti mo takrade ani kepos mpotem nyina ofaka wo so baka so udu ni bajanhia wo so ka kire da ba ni so ubesi ewo akoti udu obesi udu no osiwa o se me ko Emmanuel Prayer Center Blessing Church of Christ Emmanuel Prayer Center of anaso friend ya e be madra fo na be fa mo kuma se ne mpotem enkoko ene mpotem akra ne mpotem so faka besi ka so udu ka so wo so ko akoti udu akoti a body friend anaso bisa se me ko Emmanuel Prayer Center Blessing Church of Christ and so omo de ba na so friend be madra fo na abe fa nyame nhira odofo nyame nhira o Midiane Bishop Prophet Yeshua Marek Onyankopon difo Onyankopon ede me yadwuma ewo awiebrem edipa bebre na edi adanse odofo ha na senhwe anu nti na awiebre Onyankopon ayime se memra mebuo nipa ebi ya to din se sika o sika na saa sika o sika e program na ebe nyese ebi ambeche sika o eye sunsuma kwankyere bi aye ba beye odofo ye yama prosifo sojaфо migrationfo ene abadwumayefo ene omo ye business omo eton ade adwadifo ye saa program ama se ne beye nyankopon be biebie kwan ade ama ma okodwuma sika be den ebetumi aba wonsem afensu ye saa program yi ama obi a yare bi da ne so ana obi osunda ye basabasa osunda ye basabasa ye saa fo nyina ne ye da ye nyina ehia ni ayem paibo kase eye on the 5th July next month here on the 5th July and me tun safra obi an say next month on the 5th July ye saa program no na ka ese oba ufie ni manua na sa na fa gu handkerchief white na fa bra da oba me de wa yiri bi be ka ho na wo de akọ ufie akoye sunsuma kwankyere na me se ufie abon samfo no omo so se de Nyankopon be de bebro ma se ne Nyankopon ma David tumi ma wo de ma Goliath hwiase no ufie abon samfo so be hwiase nyame nhira wo hwe me a obe hu me wo akoti mu water krade ani kepos mpotem nyina ofaka oso baka so udu ni bajanhia oso ka kire driver ni so obesi ewo akoti udu obesi udu no osiwa oseme ko Emmanuel Prayer Center Blessing Church of Christ Emmanuel Prayer Center anaso ofren a ebe ma driver for na be fa mu okuma se ne mpotem enkoko ene mpotem akra ne mpotem so faka besi ka so udu ka so oso kwa akoti udu akoti a body free anaso bisa se me ko Emmanuel Prayer Center Blessing Church of Christ and also omo de ba na so free be ma driver for na abe fa nyame nhira wo program on the 5th July 2026 year program e be shase 8:30 na ya pon 2 o'clock we are na cancel na to so person be humi ya no de line so person humi ansa na program ya dusu a obetumi afi screen na se telephone number na fa le frame na me no mu appointment obetira me no man kan wasem nyame na me so be kan ho interest na a kire
23. But because she start not to say another man living there no opposite of what is really happening on here Kwan Swap. I think he's doing a good job. And the catchers I'm congratulating and I'll still do it. It's na me insha opanyin e adwuma pa. Oh ye ndo amekai ko do baby. Now opese okoye no kaka say opanyin sign. Uncle Ross say wakoda ne mama esio na afra be do the kotodwe. Opese sila okoda ne yes papa sign. Oh hia ma kasa out for it's na me insha pa ene adwuma pa. Oh yeah. Penny for na ba be kan yensa wa ha eti yenhye ko twetwe na ase na yenhwe ne betima ya boa o man Ghana etimi akoso omnya for Roxy ni saka alote kasa de ma NDC chinie amanyoko no owo menchen e wa ha de pe ma menko na me no enhye ko twetwe na so omnya for Roxy good morning to you sir.
Good morning.
Acha bibia boko de
o bi be kase boko
okay
boko ara say you pose him be kase boko
I see. We are hosting because part and rat to my Ghana. I see. So far, Interior Minister and Krato Daba Nipa Bayonkron and the pay and the cry. I like the up-to-date report on my day, but don't quite be so not bo pennies when you're the TSA Nipa Bay Num na Ira or once year one of our and like you said, any book or some more minor. I don't know.
I go me in Ghana for IT and no more shame. Na enyina ayema ye ho shedding brago fi mi nye special appeal
okay
me say nhwemu ada na de say niema kose na etia ifi ya wada kopim kwesi ada ensuo beto
for this
brago fi na wonu ba kan say wunya da ajukokro mu na ato aduane nya da ajukokro mu na ato aduane brago fi ekwancha de efe dis ka na yo Ghana ha ye wo yi obi wo ha na busumi akachi ya 600 cedis obi wo ha na de 1000 Ghana enne MTN busi nti no wanhwe na o de to so apa omo so amaje omo de the brag of media na me sre obi ye adwuma ma no brag of na ye 38
okay
ye momo de na ye ntwia adwuma ye fo ka se na be ya se na wonu aba etofo no brag of okokru mo betimi ato gari kakra betimi ato emu kakra betimi ato esichiri kakra ato pan no kakra na se na ye ka no brag of imu bi ye bompa ya se nyame nyine mu kakra maye brag of ya wada kopim kwesi ada Finya sem kezo.
What enu 12 hours scrubbing.
Bro, ya be den. Nanso no, say yenim say besi sa na say ensi sa no. Bro go fi yentua adwumayefo ka. Say na be ya obi a betimi at least we dey dwa kakra. Kofi ni to so mienu ase nadmo e wo Ghana no ye nhyeda enti ani hwe nadmo yi enti bra we mesre the interior minister nadmo e ka police for ho a any other security agency section ase ho se na ye o mani ko other security agencies no bra Kofi mesre se wo so mani bad nadmo last time we had na wo kasa ama fire service we say bra we had any really fear me na wa de bia o nadmo
I'll pick you also
institution na omobre bra we obi a deputy director obi a director motorbike round ni bi office and a nadmo direct no yen sha assemblies na say enchi se bibi ba afi na wo kofre wo MCE no afre coordinating director no ape transport officer ansa na wanyaka ebiti ba say anyaka menka specific to gas out menka nadmo across Ghana one konya municipal chief executive wo papa coordinating director wo papa any transport officer ebeti mi amaka na be ka say driver ni kure ni ho na assembly no pe omu regulations no unya staff wo a untimi nkaka no ebeti mi anya driver ebeti mi aka say full ni ho nti bra Kofi ubehu ni ye friend nadmo ni ye friend nadmo but the end of the day no akandi omude be fi office okra no akwa abontin no bra Kofi nya azem getwa nti abesre aban especially interior minister nadmo for bre because bra Kofi ahomache anajo anopa ewie anwumre ni ye fro e wo so move bra Kofi move abe kwan be so no because even the director dan kasa any motorbike crowd no director no so ye bi owo bi ono ane ka na se bibia that style no ne omo ye adwuma ubaga south here Kofi apart from the director and the deputy directors ye work as best 55 omo ye adwuma that so I was saying nipa no koy assessment na Kofi say na me ka say na ketua kakra wo say bampo e maya nipa na be no be fa card akwa abonte nti me de say enra no mampanyi bo nadmo fo so abaso oboso jafo abaso nkrofo obubu omudin no nadmo ne nkrofo a anytime or how bi beba obeso no eba na adwum so omfre obonso na aka de enio nti ebesra aban na ne wo so omoye na nadmo etimi gina na na so na anya afe na bibie si aye frɛ no afe no ofre MCE afre coordinating director afre the transport officer na ubesi me di more than 4 hours oba sa at the end of the day no ebia obenya car no na ne ama elite nti ebesre na ye ma ye ninko nadmo as institution se ne be ya omo aka de omo de be ye adwuma no omo timi de aye adwuma bra of minister stages ne meka no
medas kese pa da pe e won sama ode aba e montene so Peter Dodu medu ye okay abeka beneza e wa ha eti mame nko abeka good morning
morning bra Kofi
boko de
no go pardon no so
so the nyamias kese pa said me say o ballot ma da number 2 ho deputy secretary incoming deputy secretary for Ewutu Senior East constituency okay machomate endo amini CK so CK ba 100 nteja unya yakobe nkro mu say the support na heavy pa bibi akọ de
Kofi nyamiadum
meso ho ya but say na mo press conference mo ho ayo china mom rather okay bachomate okay and say eche ebedi no ho enkomo wadaro man pepe ho be so che mo na then your overview
na minchia production na minchia me brand isakaso na minchia the good people of Ewutu Senior East the new patriotic party and then entire Ewutu Senior East constituency na minchia the former member of parliament for Ewutu Senior East Honorable Mrs. Mavis Halcomson, the former municipal chief executive Honorable Anita Emisa, and the rank and file of the party from the national level all the way to the sales level. Now, many delegates for Dinko Mogakra. Very soon, I'll be hitting to them near discuss here, leading on why they should vote for me to become the deputy secretary for the new patriotic party in Ewutu Senior East.
Okay.
Now, you say, some parts, no. You do it. There's a time for we to also explore within the leadership role to be able to recapture back the seats of Ewutu Senior East. That is the parliamentary seats as well as the presidential. Now, Bra Kofi and Ghana anti-assembly. Yesterday was a very, very sad day in the life of every Ghanaian. Ndra Kofi Nkoejuma. Ndra Kofi Nyama say. And I may say, Bra Kofi Kazua. Kofi Nyama, I say, the question is, who is to be blamed? Who is to be blamed? Edika ibama ebusuania mama shremo this year, mama Nyama say, ibama munia yako kese. At least, and I'm a flag bearer. A post between the Facebook wall. And at least it was a form of this clearly depicts and shows that Dr. Mahmoud is a true statesman in opposition on so politics. Unlike our president today in opposition. My initial state America, without come there, don't worry. Unlike our president in opposition, to exhibit and to depict a true statesmanship, not their politics.
Okay.
To the extent that Akwalabakuyo with their politics. Why should that be so? And Okofonya man I say no. What's anti-flag tax force in 2025? What was the essence of the anti-flag tax force? And no maza zutina and Yenshembium, Ecoshek gas, how Accra has been done. The question is, in Kofonya ma say, how are they going to revive or survive? Is this a time you think about them? No, you should have done it earlier on. Kofi, yeah, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Maybe we'll be to the extent of Flaster House, Jubilee House in him, Kwapo Flade. What is happening? What is happening? And who is to be blamed?
Okay.
The question is who is to be blamed?
Okay.
Mr. President, this is a wake-up call to you.
Okay.
Thursday to Sunday, another heavy rain bar. You have just today and tomorrow to do certain things to make sure that baby and you on the fan before.
Mama Fawa and Shashi, baby, I will end in. So who is to be blamed? Wow, last question.
Today.
Okay.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has made we understand, say, oh, ya buying or bar. In so yiri for be fear, and in so yiria, and ye wa buying us said this also ye. Pen the post on 27th May 2024. Pen the post on 27th May 2024. In so yiri. But you see, they may become you say, as a socialist party, you might be say, Sia, you should be the one for them. Unlike a capitalist party, they imagine business. But socialist, you and the people are always move together.
George, what I'm highlighting a picture be your page in the song. But of Sumami, I brought a carcass and I'll be to that in check. I'm fine.
You get it. As a former president, not your position, you should at least try to make certain statements to make Ghanaians see say what position you care about them or their politics. And then let me see today, my flag bearer has shown say yes, he's a true statesmanship. One find your politics, and then like I said, okay. Yeah, in zone started, so far I was 5, 8 Minister of Interior 8 9 gas east almost a 5 a year. And you guys other who call the place you but who take it to the post of Dr. Mahmoud but who say okay so Obi-Wana. He never made any statement like this. But you look at it. The recent heavy downpour in Accra and other parts of the country has led to extensive destruction of property and according to report, the loss of the life of a young schoolboy. Kofi, how we are do we are? When politics now pass there. And then when you're to me, today the most painful aspect in the say.
Okay, but you want to join the Facebook and let that to a while now so one skin can be. Okay.
Today, I question say, Kofi, today, under the 8 years of Nanado Dan Kokufuado, baby and 1 year down and a yiri. Baby 1 year down and a yiri. And then between Winiba and Lapam. When I say what you am a cast estake for most 2 hours.
I think I can also cultural exam.
I'm an lecture don't come for taxi. I don't care. Oh, Bano, the lecture didn't Akolana Eka in Sunechi. Ebio, Brewer, you only Brewer or technical vocational school, MVTI school. Brewer to Yamranza. First time in the history, 8 years of another, and then who yiri, Bio. Asin Endo, the same thing. But today, what's the anti-flag tax force in 2025, May 2025? What was the essence of the anti-flag tax force? Most of them to the sense in so angry. To my mind, Muko even Ramsar site and Wahania, Muko Odansuma, Muba Waja Mubesha Bibia. The question is, why didn't you lace with the MMDs? Why didn't you liaise with the MMDAs? So May 2025 to May 2026. When any effect and any result of anti-flooding task force or result and in soon left, right, center. Even though we will be blaming Ghanaians, but yes, the onus lies on what the government. And I say, Odoni Yiri. Kofi, Odoni Yiri. The question is say, and the president Mama can say, Ministry of Sanitation who need faso. I know Gaza. Also Ministry of Sanitation who need faso to Bob Trim. Oh yeah, no, that question Ministry of Local Government. And then the Ministry of Local Government and the Ministry of Water Works and Housing. Pray. Kofi, which ministry and which institution is responsible for Nyamawenya? Here the Ministry of Works and Housing. And I yes, and the President Akufo-Addo, near Ministry of Works, Water and Sanitation on one side. Now Works and Housing on one side. Sanitation on that's why by Zoom line. Just point, you know, no me juma. To the extent say at least fee in the worker. Almost I say, is it Achimota Quine, Achimota at the end, or don't maybe Achimota at the end of it? Oh, you don't know woman ever. The question is say, and the magistrates had 2 minute fee. Zoom line for them. More than MMDs. Today, some MMDs, if you don't have what is called a friend is or more, if I say, or can or more, this is around, if I can't say crap on. Can this garbage way in the car and vehicle omunibi. So munibino Zoom Lion has that there's always a Acadiana with him the Yuma. The question baby son say, Kofi, why should this happen? And are we to blame the Ghanaian people for this, or who are we supposed to blame? That's the way. In turn round, there's a wake up call for the president of the land. Or when any Ochina to make sure that all those places are in so to unify, right? Or when any Ochina pay to make sure because Thursday, Friday, according to Matthew, for almost is about more than the others in Rano. Maybe some say, are we prepared for that particular moment? Are we prepared for that particular moment? We MPP as a party, actually let our government, yeah, I'm saying for politics, we are letting them understand that maybe at the end, a hard drain. The government of the delay onus lies on you. Also, we would die. Fine. Like a time what time only see with MMDA, no more system we have destruction to pave way for the water to have its course there. Like I know in so year and can you say. But what's anti-flooding task force? Stand up be. What was the result of a 1 year down the line? Result beninya and then crony year. And the result in any crony year. And then because of issue we share kwanya na say more trouble is any more trouble you. Yeah, train you say that bay. It's another year first cafu from yes anya we mana. It is now going to be the burden of the taxpayer. Sani pay. Impenasa. And then Kofunya man say, who is going to repay back? And maybe Omako Bobosia, no Kofunya Mobigo, Omunyaman say no. Kofi, one of Chaka, Nina no Quino, a yiri, Nanya a time. Kaswa, a yiri, na time. Who's going to be me? There be President Mayati, as I say, a government not said ye in May 2024, the post on Facebook. So today, nobody should blame we Ghanaians. We should blame the government of the day. The government of the day. Because we check your manifesto on page 64. Almost about baby I flanning areas. No drainage kissing. No make sure that almost no more the be a store in Sunian and but one. Or minimum member Nibaga say 1.5 year. No to why. But the issue is Mokatu manifesto mu. Makatu manifesto mu. Now some of Katu manifesto mu. I don't know ye betina so dia kansem. Today, today President Mahama, baby Obiano. I'm saying he should buy his head machine for posting these comments. On taking an example from Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, who has exhibited a true statesmanship. Even though not all are yes, what to mine, one of us mobile, no what to ye? Ghana forces you can't blame the XY government anymore. Or you're not familiar. Ghana forces to my union and to Monconombra. And some will come manifesto and go to the area of sanitation. Right? Sanitation. Because I said, yeah, no, my yafa. Mobile straight, mobile more cancer, more getty. why Zoom your contract with the government? The question is, and if Fina Dokro Akrano. Fina Dokro Akra. When you say no, soon it's eto, eja eto, cycle, almost a rubber factory be, ejato.
Yeah.
I'm even fire service,
Odona Hono.
I'm a fire service, Kofi. What we are seeing, is it 11 years, I'm a boy. 2015 incident, 2010. Yes, as we be mana. Men pebble is me inside in the bill. In so that talk crowd, be year from Kofi few crowd is better than having people lost their life because of insure a toy. Ebesre. Abai on finding an form.
Okay.
Or when any pay. Because Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days non-stop. It means that and 2 a.m. It's around 1 p.m. Almost you guys 8 and 9 hours. And
yeah.
And if it was 4 days, 36 hours. Nagofi 36 hours. So it was sad. Then you see. President Mahama. And you're about to work tonight. Look up to Malcolm. Let your anti-tax force or flooding tax force liaise with MMDs. Almost yes, but you support them. Maybe I wasted them waterways. Then you because in soon and Yakwanya, quite a Fasubiano Befaso.
But that's so far messages be bring up about Bako Panama because I know they are come pa. Nipan say, okay, so Nana Adonagwa father brought drip machines. And in the history of Ghana, to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the NDC, I learned have given the assemblies a huge amount of money that has never happened in the history of Ghana before. So why this problem? I think some message in person, Peter, but this particular one, I can't come because we'll be the draper, but no, so this guy more do assemblies now. Why I asked Bisa Ubisa, we'll get there and answer. Now for Roxin, young queen more than one patch meet you. Papa.
Enwe anum MPP for omunya abotre.
Okay.
Enumra ebe campaign. Na campaign mredu Brakofi ebe kwa akoye campaign. Brakofi ufi se ohawa ye ko munne ewo Ghana no. Brakofi fi 7 January 2025 and aye NDC eba power na e problem ne bai. Brakofi mejiri se obia onye partisan beka se no. Inti se no a DNA.
Okay.
Makantro hada. Me de bia ya me dese. Me ka ho ne Yewra John Dramani Mahama Ghana fotu abetia no. Na me kasa ma aban. Ene ne me daso kasa ma aban no wo power.
Okay.
Brakofi nura uti o mampanyin a. Brakofi hwe ni ni yeso no gina wo be so obi a bibi ha no. Brakofi obubo ne ma bebre so ba ma me mo kakra so.
Okay.
O mampanyin se nsuo ato yi no. Intimide bia na ye ka no ye nka ne saa o se ye nyina ye ka bom ni tu ana monfoforo se na be ya afi nkomra no na ya nya result papa Brakofi oti o mampanyin se wa hyebo se finance minister MP sika no bia no ho aka no enimanimu ya no ye nhwe se ye be ko omumwa Brakofi want so mampanyin Brakofi ye be sre Ghana fo ne abe your hawa aba inyinara Brakofi one way the other no ekaye omampanyin kire se Brakofi na because of kan intimi phone of anka memma figures na anka saba phone ne
okay
omampanyin kire nsu eto 2024 e kire nsu eto 2025 e kire nsu a eto and specifically June Brakofi mfie bebre ne binsi da Binsi da 2025 omampanyin kasa no e bru be say 100 bibi kakra enne eye 300 and above engineer ansi nra no Brakofi ebesi nne engi no ye de ye nkotwa ye ho enkoblemu MPP but omunka ye hu say the Ministry of Sanitation omuti ye no na ewo ho na how we wa engi say na MPP communicator na NDC ni ka odo na asema because of the problem at hand into no ehunya ye beka ne omo ye ne omo anye ehunya because enye no na ye wo mu ne and then ye wo mu no or how are you wo mu no and ye pe see ye benya lasting solution e de ama na enye sa nanka ye campaign mre ni ye kan hye Ghana fo e bocha MPP share ye enti ana omo wo ministers 125 including the sanitation ministry ni omo kan wo odo ho ni omo so ombe ye wo ho a enne odo no ɛda so sɛ ne yɛte a yɛde sɛ ɔhaw yi ba anka yɛbɛkom but yɛ nkɔ hɔ nnɛ ba mmerɛ wɔ hɔ a yɛbɛkom akofi ɔhaw a ɛwɔ hɔ no ɛyɛ anamontuo ɔmampanyin se nkurɔfoɔ agye asase wɔ biribi a sɛ nsuo tɔ a na akɔtae hɔ no ɛna ɔmo ma yɛde nwura bɛgu hɔ ɛne yɛfeele hɔ sɛ yɛfeele hɔ no wie a na nkurɔfoɔ na ahemfo aka abom na ɔmo atɔn na ɔmo asi dan wɔ hɔ akofi ɛdeɛ na wɔhwɛ kwan sɛ ɛde si abi sɛ yin sɛ 1 year ni ɛna NDC baeɛ no yɛsisi dan wɔ saa bia yɛ nyinaa nti baabi a wɔ sɛ nsuo tae baabi a wɔ sɛ nsuo fa no enti memfa enti na ɛde saa wɔ a wɔyi ɛba no but adene there's the problem ba there was a solution last 2 weeks or so make sure say yasuma from the presidency from your national headquarters from your regional headquarters ame ya baha ame ya nanti ame ye hu baabi o hawo ni nyinaa wo ene ye de kɔ nti aka sɛ ye betu hu amna mo ɔmampanyin se dan wɔ baabi na aban bi ebu egu a wɔsrɛ sɛ o na aban oni atenka na aban ni trim wɔden na kɔ sɛ ye nyinaa ye bɛka abom ne ya ye ne ye bɛboa ye nyinaa menua kenkan bibi na me fi so bɛka kyerɛ sɛ wobɛka kyerɛ nso ɔmfa ma ɔmampanyin John Dramani Mahama post no na anka ɔnkan ne nyinaa ɔno a bisa sɛ ɛnyɛ sɛ wode yɛ politics ana wode yɛ sɛ 2024 na MPP aba power from 2017 akɔpem 2024 mfie nwɔtwe enti ɔmo amma abɛn mu afe mienu ɛne yɛhyɛ ase ne yɛ criticize ɔmo ne yɛ wɔ so ɔmo yɛ ɔmo anye dabi ɛnyɛ 2018 ɛnyɛ 2019 ɛnyɛ 2020 ɛnyɛ even 2021 ɛyɛ 2024 ɛna no mampanyin kasa enti no sɛ waba nnɛ na obi aba abɛn mu afe ne fa na wahyɛbɔ na wo wadwen mu no sɛ nipa na wo mpɛ na asɛm wo sɛ gidie soronko na MPP fo mo wo madi ma NDC o sɛ dan yo mo pɛ sɛ bɔhyɛ a yɛhyɛ yɛ nyinaa no within a year no yɛtimi yɛ nyinaa no ɛde na mo pa kyerɛ yɛtimi yɛ nyinaa nka 8 years mo ndimi anye 8 years ana mo ministers amwo no 125 ye kasa ya amote so no na ye sen ena ministers ye wo 58 ibra ko fi be sere Ghana fo ne ye hu na ko fi me de mi hwe omampanyin nanim ene ne kasa metimu se enya ade a be tena se ma fi akwaba ne ye da so kasa asem nyini okay bra ko fi me nyini da se senior mampanyi asoma ame ya nanti ame ya identify challenges wo ne enti nsuo to baby anura na nka nsuo mfa ene nsuo to a na nsuo akofa no bra ko fi mi worry mu wo gidie wo mampanyi John Dramani Mahama mu se afin kommeto ye no bra ko fi se ye won kwa minim se ne yesi no nya ade ye be hu se bibi sisa bra ko fi initial stages me kan bibi mesa asre bium bra ko fi se nsuo ebeto nan enya asem keto a inse mesa sre obiye adwuma ma wono bra ko fi busumi yewu sa busumi wu a efi 10 15 fa yitu aka no mesre this month no a special month efi na akopim ochena no yentimi ntu adwuma yefo ka omo ye adwuma ma aban omo ye adwuma ma private bra ko fi se na be ya sabio ukonya gare bi na wona yesi hire bi a nsuo no amma wo dem a wetimi ayi sokin sa nom wo dem bra ko fi anye ye na onwa anwa na omu kakra wetimi aso ko pot anua mo ne anwa kakra na ho ne mo mwedi because bra ko fi obi wo ha ene 30 bra ko 50 cedis screen mi na ne bottom esan say na ketu anu krampo is less than 1,000 cedis aketu is less than 1,000 cedis ai ne se nsuo na ye ai kwan say u kokro ma wonti me budget because udu bia wo so ofo kada kakra udu bia wo so nante kakra ka afa ofi here ko ha wo 10 cedis wonti me budget nti busumi ne be ko ewie no bra ko fi na twi ni obotom nti me de ne me sre no se both aban adwuma yefo any private adwuma yefo nyinara bra ko fi yentua omoka na afi ankrankro obi aye na adwuma nso no se na wonu aba aka no bra ko se nsuo na ebeto efi yawada akopim kwasi ada eginya me nanim but ye mo aboa ye ho na se ne ye ka no ekoba ne saa bra ko fi yetimi atena fi at least asunwie mu bra ko fi ne meka ede asoso ne se mpenyumfo se ye di jawa na ye de asoawo challenges aye komu no yen ye yaban obi asi ohawo no ode tu ye nso no problem but ne ye ka ne se ene ode tu ye nso na o kira nyame adom yetimi nya ginasi bere na ye ne ye a bra ko fi ye metra bibie tra ye a ne ye ba aban so bo no na ye mo aban aba so esan se ye wa be mu de say ye papa bra Kofi ye beji atum nti ade na say bone ba eno de ye nyintum nti ye gitum say ohawa e koso no say obi boy enso bo a no problem but ya hyebo na Ghana for ama yimfie nan and ye wogidie wa reshi mu say omampanya ntra ne fie ana say dem nra but no nam e chinchin e hwe ohawo na wo ho no and wa hyebo ti ye be fa kwenso ne aka tro bia nra ohawo bitu no say omampanya hyebo say ye bepe bibi kakra ne ye de aba ne ye wose ye ne ye ma ye nya permanent solution no so no ba Kofi ye be na ye du ho se ne amanfo e keka ne no ye be hwe sisi ye du ho a na ya ye aye ne ye a ba Kofi ne abaso bose no wose ye ba no baso ba Kofi me be sia no madawase
Onya for rocks ni saka alote ne ete ne kanendo amampani abra enwumre ne mo no odi wiem hye enante ye no or say speaking after a tour of flood affected areas on Monday June 29th, the president said there is the issue of human behavior. Whenever government begins removing structures built in waterways, some people accuse us of being inhumane. Yet, when disasters such as today's flooding occur, the consequences affect everyone in the country. The irresponsible actions of a few individuals end up putting entire communities and nations at risk. Peter Dodu, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Patrianko Palm and Pacho Soy. That's me, Joseph. I'm a Panyas Hokan and then ready. Only and I this was surprised what the dish teacher.
But that's it. My main for Queen's and Finch, a PSA, my production thing. And I got a 42 another pay so. Omutie or been more and I'm council commitment. A bit so if you 80 to my Finch, a PSA, and more. But in Chiasso, my menu penny for and almost a became one. Ye baby and come Minia, person me make some little code to be waha.
Okay.
In fact, my friend Chama, students of Hope Class College, or much was here recently, maybe 2 weeks ago.
I see.
Or more tea and giddy or more person so.
Okay.
There's some Finch, PSA, more money na.
Wow.
Namisha Moon crying say 2027 was registration also a BI course.
Okay.
Into be any recommendation, Ambra. Novdec 2026 registration, no classes said a course.
Okay.
Into be a person school edimu person mutual exams on once and for all and yes all choice as a be offering name share Hope Class College.
Okay.
Hope Class College. Our number no is 0247 773162 0247 773162. I'm sharing. Minia, but people say me quote asembia papa bi ekaye.
Okay.
Na me friend me gina so na me to me e franka masem e fa topic ya o man so. Papa bi a friend Chinua Achebe.
Okay.
One of the poets and literature writers in Nigeria. Oka asembi na pese me ready na to me e de bon komo ene.
Okay.
Or say a man who calls his kinsmen to a feast does not do so to save them from starving. They all have food in their homes. Mm-hmm. When we gather together in the moonlight village ground, it is not because of the moon. Every man can see it in his own compound. We come together because it is good for kinsmen to do so.
Okay.
Chinua Achebe Kasa Assembly. Good. After Sanso Kasembi, Ewa Hasi, Mamin Ridiano so. Or say, people say that if you find water rising to your ankle, that is the time to do something about it, not when it's around your neck. Okay. Minia,
Papa,
as my making, the fact that this is not politics. This is a real national issue. Expanding decades of our democracy. Even the days of Gothisburg, na flooding, ekoso. Enti say ye bejina na ye ka. We need to find pragmatic solutions to this very problem. It is not time for us to do politics. Say your politics there, nke yi na ibo twa yibi wo yemfie. But akwenya we akwenya kese man ya see too many Ghana for a check kwanya able to me adding edit solutions at all. Nan near also but my own put him on what to my yeah able to me adding edit for how they embraying. But say Debia Rebecca issues of politics. As somebody by your politics are you the way out. Okay. I'm not attacking anyone.
No.
I'm just making a general comment.
Okay.
Because the commentary has been between NDC and MPP. But what am I saying? Good. See, flooding equasi ensure that a natural phenomenon. Obin to me and can't change and couple man in Tonsio. Sam Rana, Joshua, Equa, Okachram, Viani Jina Toteno, Sergeant Entumi Sibium and Nebium, cause I'm born in a dorsal. And tis Yami Tonusua, near able to me say, we would have to put in place pragmatic solutions, and for how and Brian so. A Benny say, a man for see in waterways. It is a high time at town and country planning. But make sure say, Obibia we see a die waterways, we make way for the water.
Okay.
Yen so ase ayetete mpote mono ye fin. Enti akwan so be make sure say efi na ye no enko gota no mu na emma enchoki so that sensuo no to abenya freeway akọ. Again, contractors say the contract more. Gota so mo yan mo slim small one be. All because of nyabekon bottom intero. Onya gota ne kese a o chene nsuo to a yetuma den enya free waterway. These are some of the issues that we need to speak to. But what I say?
Okay.
And it is Omampeni and Dra. To me, make a statement to ya. This is a national call to all of us. At the micro level, no, about to be quiet about to solve your issues. Meaning, over the years, flooding is but this is one of its kind. Now, JBI, we don't want to speak the truth to ourselves. Notable areas, why would you say has a flood in place, and the flood there then is war. It's really a bad politics, Nana. Because you never for one thought say those areas, in so bad a becoho. But and then show a coho. And say you the root cause of a daintia and man sure to me call baby ordinarily, Yenim say a flood there and coho.
Okay.
But the time of politics, like I say, it's over. In 2028, the bear politics. Senior president, somewhere May 2024. Because that time was a time for what? Politics. But I asked myself, say, a year before, a year 2023, flood this year. What did he say? So when it's time for politics, we'll do politics with it. But for now, it's about governance. A queer before so but where any solutions are to now kwemu. Na baby ye nim se flood so na dey ensuo biem. Ene obaka so am dem misu ka so ohoni na ye free mini abaka ye free. And the Great Lamte Mills air flood. What's the last time I heard of Great Lamte Mills air flood? When? Sorry as ye. Ye nim se oftentimes okrudu area horrible no. Na air flood na ugwo na manfo nyoma say na ade. But and then across certain areas. These are the things we need to speak against. Never mind a month for the Adam because Cecilia Jimat Abakacha say from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Friday 3 days ago in Subotono, it is a precautionary act. Let's hear it. You're taking. Okay. It's not time for us to do politics. In Taquina way, dear, Madame de Sregana for baby be a what's no bon bang. Yambola no yenhwe se nkwatungu eye gotemu omo a omo so nya omo se nsu a 20 no omo be bie toilet ide egu mu no omo hwe omo nsu yie. These are the simple things we need to do. Now my landlords for no so to be responsible. Some landlords are not responsible at all. Why this connection bottom near so this can here safety measures so do to omo onye. So we need to speak to them. No must make sure say if you say yes you tono baby a say emfata no ska kakra no omumpo dwo ho kakra no momfa siesie ho no mo na man for to nya free access. Mini Kofi. Flood in the Bekadia and but I think it's a high time that engineers now award constituencies no district woman they up their games. Going forward, I know say I buy issue a roads contract to the road construction. Mousa Gan South or Mu Yebinadi Adi Mpamucho with the mesre honorable ye. Omon kwhwe say gotana in the contract no BOK no mono say the moka some contract no according to God test. Is it the same thing they are doing there or not? Okay. This is an opportunity for us to make sure say every contractor, contractor no the sizes, the what have you now is it what they are doing or they are doing something else? We have to call on them to go to the field and inspect. Amount na office one mo ya ye no ya kasi ya gwata no ensuo ba insulin to me enko gwata no mu na de how na ye ne adai abraye. We need to call them to go to the field and inspect. Mini ameda say
Mesmo das kase pa no Peter Dodo e na ye tie ne nka no ye hwe eye flood ahodo a ekoso e wo ye omaye Ghana kwa fa so a ye betimi aso ano e ho enkomo na pay ye bi wo ho nti flood de no wo end de na afa ye mo rem wo ensama ahodo enso na eni ho enkomo but Ministry of Foreign Affairs in krata aba mountain sisi a enso obi so sane me eye WhatsApp message me ba cho mo hwe ya mo South Africa ene dey xenophobic for the so wono mo ebe nante mountain so eti wo South Africa na Magana Shadem Monsomo caution no Shadem boko yesremo yen pese ade be sande na Peter Yasakonya issue sibia we yen krata if the Foreign Affairs Minister onimnya for Samuel Okujato Ablakwa ne sasha say I think it's a serious caution yes in South Africa and also the whole enjukra emma foreign nationals including Ghana for about we yesremo wa obete bia pacho push information we emma onu ebi nso a owo ho na before the day ends no yankonya issue bia was ensensem no ehom ye mo rem we 5 minutes na menyi me for na adwenche na e bia ye dey sorry so for the day ye free fly no kakra na yemra kakra yemra ye ma me said nam ehom ensensem ehom anopay netia ye MPP for the ba emonte say ye ma me no house arrest imprempren eno ene nia ekoso e wona kache ye share how that issue is alongside onya for kind of right so up to now so one my let's marry that one afiyem for emoro abakam e ma message na ma me fa won sha ase every for mo dey kwata ba mo dey say mo ni me bi owo afi the house arrest amati
bra I go for that answer
papa I meet you
in 5 minutes I mean you just a minute and I to be for years
battery you
about this drip machines some municipal and some MMDs are utilizing the drip machines maybe we don't move for you Kaso number 1
we when I walk
Mr. Kaso number 1 go to Kaso today go to Minister SEO
okay
Tipa talk about the fabola Tipa talk about the sabola but the question is that the drip machine was not used for sanitation work so was used to at least help because almost the mindset was they say we are utilizing for to help make road more trouble.
Okay.
Me, for the last week, let me monitor. I said this lane, this particular lane. Even they say, that South Moulin has say. Let me say the utilization of this drip machines. You know, I was happy. This was a reason why. Was obviously drip machines were scar. Yeah, the assembly scars so baby. But what are they utilizing it for? Eventually, Kaswa MC set utilize a drip machine. Kaswa Quine SSA and train excavators can. You requested from the RCC and Abajaza. Ni RCC almost a drip or excavators in the low bed account. Oh yeah, yet no, don't wait, say BBC. They started blaming guys and should we be doing politics with us. Emissary. Kofi. About this sudden Tamakula issue. The Minister for Communication, in charge of government communication, can say, a nyampa on your house arrest. Not that. Prison. Near 2 questions, man. Say prison men order. Don't you answer prison? Don't you answer BBL? Manasa Azuri. And or some of your journalists for Nibi. Say, your friend is saying, Mameno, only prison. Why why should that be so? A convict who has been jailed for 10 years in absentia. You're extraditing about Ghana. The first person was someone to go, and you go checking the health and you straight away and somebody to go. Your friend say, prison. Are they? Because you are buying about power and tea. Who person was shared? I don't person utilize this particular appeal. No, what a first one appeal I intend them. No matter mama Kofi. It shouldn't be so. The rule of law and the democracy or rule of law which has been propounded by evidence. Also, we are all equal before the law. Ye jelu was saying ye jelly agrada ye go to some way. And then maybe some question. The Director General of Ghana Prison Service, Ora, Chief Justice Neri, Mrs. Powerful Money, on the Director General. Yes, right. I didn't know where the be some question to me. I'm a true statement. Maybe say agrada there. Yet agrada the issue, but the following day I'm going to let up the top ones. I didn't say with the more train. I tried to send them Tamakulo. And I ain't listening to her. But the question is, she is a convict. She was jailed. She was jailed for 10 years. But you see the word criminal. Because you're jailing a court, so she's a criminal. You're jailing for 10 years. You're jailing for 10 years. What should you do? The government of the day needs to make sure, say, the jail sentence here didn't man, obey so. But most now. The question is, if an abai for ba, no so best no mujelu no so sure that I hope you are not going to talk. The law is for everybody, but the moment you go against the law and the law finds its place and at least handling you are, let the law take its course. President Mahama, you are the president of the Republic of Ghana. You are the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. And then if today our justice system is being tempered upon, our rule of law is being tempered upon, our democracy is being tempered upon, our foreign partners and our foreign donors, how do we trust our judicial system and our justice system? And again, if the Minister of State in charge of government communication only any information available to him, because of Kasa or Ma Abayano, at least no one here our Ghana for him. Because you today, over responding of a fair few, you be so over here, you're not able to mention baby over. But today, you're doing my young son no. 3 days ago, I'm going to prison.
Just 3 days ago.
3 days ago. The minister for one of the ranking member of one of the committees of parliament. I said I mean
or Ashanti region.
Debbie, or this way Eastern region.
Eastern region, okay.
Former CEO for Scholarship Secretariat. A ranking member on a committee member on way. All of Bobo or check you all the prisons in Ghana. No, Madam said that time colonial. Are they? Is he no also che conform with the prisons ana ye jeli no and you say ya man ye jeli no in absentia ya mesere. The government of the day needs to do something, because today our foreign partners and our foreign donors are watching us, and the Ghana peace in the scope are dropping above. Research in Indian. Research should be part. This all should be part of it.
Okay.
Send on Tabacro. Because in here you perceive baby over. In so I'm from Monaco to prison, but the prison broke in the Minister of State in charge of government communication on giant this trying to defend, play a smart game. Maybe you are there to speak on behalf of the country, of the government, for the people on one touch to so if today they ask a question, don't try to defend it. Let them know the truth.
Mathematics kase pa mami ko for onyan for Roxanne enchen na menje na dwenche onyan for Roxanne wadaroma
Ragovi
papa
on drip machines mesre the coordinators any the MPs
okay
any the MCs no monye back on drip machines no entimi nya adwuma na nya adwuma yie.
That's fine.
Ragovi complaints wo be bri dodo. I thought that would be one coordinator namha, MP namha, MC namha. I go via bestre. Ye tima mufo ansan ye and this in the MPP.
Okay.
And I said be see on to ye. I go via now. And ye best rom. Sebi mrans you to the nyado with my baby. But at least na ye ni musu beto. Entino kwan ben so ne yefa. No mama ye kwa ye fa so a ye finance drip machines no.
Okay.
Sika ne fi MPs common fund. Ye discover assembly ne de coordinators nankasa nye sika ne de because I thought they be obeti set mamfo ne bi oh me compare drip machine ne yesi mi ntofo ne yesi mi nyese ase ne sembra Kofi se me yeti mamuni me twa meto yesi ye drip machine aba sika wa assembly ho a wasi ye di dwiri mi kwan no so na at least betimi koba na ye nye mame na me kwa akotwe sika ansa na drip machine na be ye adwuma mame e de ne ye kan kire me ti mamuni no mfa so be na menye wo man so Nibra Kofi mesre drip machines no directly no make say as a coordinator nsa but coordinator na ye adwuma under the assembly or ye adwuma under the MCE and then the coordinating director MP nso were interest because we call elections nti ye besre coordinating directors MCEs drip coordinators any MPs no Bra Kofi omo nka mom na say be yo mo matimamfo ne ye hu kwan yo mo fa so mo adwuma no say na tie Bra Kofi because Gasa for instance no ye wo bom any botiano ye wo bi obomfo obi until at least I was timemfo no e feel the impact of the drip machines no ya besere no mo mi hu omo plans a omo wo e ma drip machines no Bra Kofi on ya ma me said nam tamakro me de bia me mia me ni se me kansa se Ghana ni na me de na me nim san kan MPP fo betimi aka bi o cause Bra Kofi ni aya no mo ntimi nya da o and before a Boachie will chrome including me abeka which I'm wishing no all me nye bibi ba me bom pa man pa say the deputy secretary na nye yi omo Boachie o nya pa da Boachie say ye rock no furata anya stay in America obi no ye finance minister I also question no yare na last year May e no beba as say one my year minority leader after your marking one very because of say about parliament o say or no be making sure say papa no before the May last year and no they have if you on one drama they come beat and so or say before last year Bra Kofi wo do na do na end you nti afeni bosumi nie and you raf in your marking e ko gina parliament and no share but so no as minority leader or be making sure say you raken ufuriata ebeba papa isi oma nti yama ntra America Omuji to woman MP before Boachie from Ramamud Baumia to the last person our polling station.
Wow.
And then NDC aye nipani said na temokru. Omo munim said na temokru no. Or your former parliamentary candidate e wa nya so to. Or oni ye ma me share ayoko Boachie and the contest here. Namu mo se waye bibia enye no problem mo ne court no sha ase edu baabi no se no ho mfa no ogohwe no ho yare no se mo ntwentwan so no mra mo ntimi antwen ena mudi asem no mo mra so no mo ntimi ne na mba Bra Kofi said na ye ne ma Ghana
okay
ya mpese said nam ebe serve ni jail term Bra Kofi se ye ye ni ye se ye mfia ede ahoden be na MPP for we ede no me Bra Kofi kasa no mbekasa o mo ntimi nye ho hwe enti Bra Kofi enya nwanwa se obi a yesi ye de bone ato no so ana se bi kata se ni proye bi akoso wo na dwumem enti Ghana court say onkoko dem 10 years na ye nipa onye ordinary person o obi a ye ne ko head Maslock obi a no ye former parliamentary candidate na ye timini na ba omanum obedu omanum a mo se ye ne ngotum no wo fi Bra Kofi sa na nsesem yi ye to won
is over here and answer the question
Bra Kofi over here prisons na yezu se bi wani ma prisons yezu Bra Kofi prisons ne da be na prisons ebe ye ezu wo Ghana a ye tue sika se ye ko ne akohwe e na otwe nie akrantie nie opro nie kusi ye da be na yes a wo Ghana me de mi nyin no Bra Kofi mi nyin wo se twi kakra na kuma se kakra ene ne ye ko zu ko hwe mmoa wo mi nim se prisons nso enye wo nipa uti me ko se me kwa kotinti ahwehwe nipa honestly speaking me person the director general of Ghana Prison Service. Bra Kofi obeba out.
Okay.
No abese mra ye maame obedem. Na sa MPP for propaganda o mu ntwaso because Ghana no ye wo bia ne nadwuma. Enti so obi wo prisons I think that the information should come from the prison service.
Okay.
Prison service for no NVD government no with the information o mra out. No government so mra out. But media minim say Bra Kofi obi say akokɔ so wado sa ade hu no ne atamamu. Say nya de person your mama said nam tamako oko serving the jail term na Bra Kofi bi bisa say ya ntoa ne omo sha ase no so na amene yase on tra brochi a omo MPP for de no me
I see.
For the first Yamana Bagana, no, actually say, if he say was Mrano, a year, and I'm running. The only thing I need say prison service led by the Director General, or Mumra out as early as possible. As when you ask him, no make clear.
Medaska say, Peter, and I pay yen twice a fire and in pay. Papa,
interesting. My main car drip machine is okay,
that's fine.
Because he had a power money. The very purpose are buying the buyer. No, I commend Akufo-Addo and his government for a yes drip machine. One single act of kindness almost show my Ghanaians, and in fact, the very purpose must be achieved. You see, drip machines, you know, sabi, and you'll be property. Senior minion na kano. On mining property. You see, some people, I don't know how they understand leadership. Leadership, no, so unisa famana, manko yebiu. It is for the people. I am confunded here. You are just in trust of it for the people. And leadership is about privilege. I mean, imagine almost all the NDC members in South, Kaswa, even in the country at large. They are first one of your coordinator. It's not a privilege. Minia, it's a privilege. And it's a the best you can do is to serve wholeheartedly by making sure, say, the rules of engagement, is implemented to the latter. Because drip machines, there are rules of engagement to it. And yes, there are sounds and one arbitrary use of it. There are rules of engagement. And sometimes I wonder why. I mean, in drip machines, we cannot even use it. But when we are experiencing dry season, they are not even making good use of it. And it's so appalling. If there's an issues around it in terms of who wants to use it or what have you, then we need to have a timetable. And then MP so use put them as say or China MC. You understand? Now you won't have about to use drip machines, because say you sue for the people and also better than the politics. No, so be better now so they winning elections. Minimum you see what I think it's far too longer. Aban edisa she say about to me ya two MCs for no so abano. It's far too long.
Okay.
I don't know what this government is doing about it. Parliament.
Government approval.
Any ammonia in Temayen. Okay. Achedo. So that some of these issues, will be a thing of the past. On the issue of setting up Tamaklu. In fact, Aban we are here. On the basis of the fact that, you see, they've been able to bring in their own person. Sabi, it doesn't mean same telephone baby or woo, but they try.
I can't be 2 minutes. If you are like, I can't be 2 minutes.
I buy be buying to be a fanama. I buy on the yana buy naba. Made naba. Oh, Asamba Krania. July. I buy what buy was when you have first said the number Fanama. Yeah, the extradition. I'm not buying the number. Oh, see a process. Stop the propaganda. Extradition, every one. You jubilate. I they are Abuabi Sucha Abuabi. And then they were Abuabi Sia Abuabi. Has it been jailed? Has it? Can I find the jail now?
You're being my Peter Kasa. Peter, and I mean, if you have a car.
I think, say, your man, Rano, and you, Juma. Okay. Na yen hwe say bibia so osa no da no emano emfanindi so far they don't go prisoner it serves as a deterrent to all of us, especially the young ones here be obi nkoye say I'm aiming at making money because of politics. That be because there are rules of engagement nema constitutionally and ye juma but
bedas ke se pa be kada asem I meet you
me so akonya we and me brase
Peter Dodo. Okay.
At least was supporting me.
Great.
Na better na say. Mes baby onya oyi scan fi no. Yonko ponche ne ma.
Amen.
Me da me brand so ase friend me. O ma me encourage me to me fo. Okay. At least anyone gaza empaiba mo mama mini ano. Me so empaiba me kan po. Me so. That's me so. Me shame boss say. nyame adoma Saturday week ne beto aba.
Okay.
Next day be share be mo. Na me ye. The New Patriotic Party which to say is constituency.
Okay.
Me the New Patriotic Party which to say is the constituency deputy secretary.
So when I ask you, pa, baby, I will be out here and pay. I'm just like Kofi Boachie. That come on and paying for the coming sour our production team. And it will be our baby. I want to share and I would say and pay. Mama, sorry, so now Romeo Kwame na Montana and DJ Rocks and Fanaka and to us and for money. I'm about to be ano. I'm watching it. It's not here. You're about to say, don't be asked. You're crammo.
Enti enya atwe ne gina we.